And we are live. Hello, folks. I'm Colan from Kincaid Outdoors, Manny from A&B Outback Adventures, and Pest Hunter Outdoors. Jason.
Good evening, everyone.
Yep. We have another person who's supposed to be coming up. He should be showing up shortly. That will be Fox at Outdoors, a.k.a. Cliff. Cliff. He's going to be here soon. Hopefully, I haven't heard from him yet, but I'm sure he will be. We're talking about a little bit of everything. We've been talking behind the scenes before this all started about backpacking and a couple other things. I will be showing off the backpack I'll be taking on my backpacking trip. Hopefully, if everything works out right, I don't have to change out my waist belt this year because I got fat.
Chubby.
That would be a bonus.
Not fat, Colin. Chubby.
I am fat. If I have to wear a size 48 pants, I'm fat.
Chubby. I do not believe in the word fat. Call yourself fat.
My
I
mom
am fat.
and my grandmother would have called it stout.
Exactly. Chubby.
Stout.
Chubby. You're not sneaking. I can see you, Cliff. Clifford. Come here, Cliffy.
He hasn't popped in yet. I'm waiting for him to pop in down here. He's already got the link. I sent
Come
it to
here, Cliffy.
Yeah.
You're not a Cliffy. You're a booster.
No, we got to say it just like Ernie does when he goes fishing. Here, fishy.
Here, Cliffy.
Yeah, either he's now getting home, or he's on his way home, or he's playing his game again.
Oh, he probably is. Hello, a man.
Duh. Hi, Jeff. I get that from my brother all the time. That's why it makes me laugh.
I'll put the link in the chat one more time.
How you doing, Cliff? How you doing, Grace? How you doing, Jeff? How you doing, Brecken?
Hey, everybody. Hi.
Booster says hi. He's trying to drink my coffee because it has caramel.
What's the guy's name? From Goonies. Sloth.
Why are you shaking?
Hey, guys. You know, that kind of thing.
Why are you shaking?
Hey, Cecilia. How you doing?
Is you cold?
Thank you for coming.
It is cold.
Everybody seems hyped today. You notice that? Like, up.
Cold.
Good energy today.
Cold.
Oh, not after my day. Oh, no, I already used up all my energy at work.
But you're smiling.
Yeah.
How about you get out of the way?
Mom,
okay.
How about you get out of the way? So
Jason.
Chat.
Yes.
Throwback time.
Oh, hold on. I got to wait for you to go up on the big screen.
Direct.
This is
okay.
Raphael.
Yes.
We found him in the trash last weekend.
Oh, wow. Now you just got 4 more to go.
No, I've got 2 more to go.
Oh, you got 2 more to go?
Yeah, I've got Mikey here somewhere. I can't remember what I did with him, but he's here somewhere.
What? Can you move?
He's actually got the shirt and everything, the shorts.
Yeah.
The helmet. We found some really cool stuff recently. I'm a little lobster fat and round. Cliff, come on, get your butt up here.
You're going to have to deal with Booster because he don't want to move.
Booster. Oh, Booster. Booster.
Yeah, there's Cliff right there.
These are shorts. See? It's a turtle shell. What else is going to wear? You got to put something around the shell.
You got to move. Can you move?
Turtle wax.
Turtle wax.
Back it up. Back it up.
That's an old joke from the second movie. You know that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, not the first movie. That's from the first movie.
Yes. Yes. The first live action movie.
Nope. Turtle wax.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
When Roth got his butt kicked.
Yeah.
Can you hear my little heater going?
Oh, okay. He's eating his supper.
Oh, okay. No, I am going to show off the backpack in a bit. So that way people can see what I'm, We actually got 8 people in here already. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, when you did backpack, Jason, what did you carry?
I just basically carried the tent, my sleeping bag, food, cooking stuff.
No, I was talking about packs mainly. We're talking about the stuff inside. We've always talked about those things.
Oh, this stuff is so old. I don't remember.
Well, you were talking about external frames.
Yeah, because that's basically what I grew up with.
Okay. My first one was a external frame, generic blue backpack. And it was the most uncomfortable thing ever. You know,
oh yeah,
it didn't fit right. It always rubbed the wrong way on your shoulders, and the straps were just too thin, not padded enough, and that kind of thing.
No, mine was pretty padded. It had the hip belt, the whole works. I said this is when I was like, grade school.
Okay, Grace, to let you know, this is a 2003 model. It even says so on his feet. Which foot is it? Yeah, this one.
Let you lay down. I'll put the blanket over you.
I'm not sure if you can even see that because it's so small and it's dark.
No, I didn't see Andy's name on there.
No, Andy. Andy's coming. He fell over. That's an old joke.
Oh yeah.
No, I've had multiple backpacks. I mean, I've still got one military backpack that I picked up for $15 at, of all places, a Hy-Vee bargain bin. It's one of those medium to small Alice packs. No, there's no frame for it, but I use it for my bushcraft stuff when I decide to do that. One of the 8 people is a stranger. Oh my God. Well, usually you bow out really early, Jeff, because you have to talk to your son-in-law. I don't. We do have this guy here.
I can't remember his name.
He's one of the bounty hunters. I think he's from Empire Strikes Back. I think. Hun, which one is he from?
I think he's from A New Hope.
Is he from the New Hope?
Yeah, I think he was in the Mos Eisley Cantina.
So it's pretty cool. It's not Boba Fett. Boba Fett is human. He is obviously not human. You know, he kind of reminds me of the creature that
somebody broke the link.
Huh?
Somebody broke the link. I got the buffered.
I'll check it for now.
Okay, you shouldn't be. It's not me.
Nah, it was probably me.
No,
we got multiple people on the internet.
His face reminds me of the monster that Cook fought in that one movie.
Oh yeah,
he doesn't he?
Yeah.
No accessories though, just the thing. And I think his name is I can't remember. I looked it up the other day and I can't remember what it is now.
Yeah, I'll try and ring it now. I can't get hold of it, then I'll just get
I guess it's the tree trimmers.
I have no idea. I can't see it very well. I mean, that's what he looks like. But I had actually found a site. Oh, I might try that. I didn't think to use the history part of my search.
Yeah, it's gonna break.
No clue. But I'll figure it out. I got a question for you, Jason, since you do outdoor stuff. Have you ever heard of a Black & Decker folding saw?
Can you speak up a little bit more? Amanda's drowning you out.
Give me a second. I will do this. Okay,
Alrighty.
a Black & Decker folding saw.
I have not. Like I said, I've always used the high quality stuff.
I understand that. I mean, Black & Decker is known for power tools, not folding saws.
Hand tool.
Yeah, but I found one at the local Family Dollar Tree. I'm not familiar. Never knew they made anything like that. Because I don't have a folding saw of my own, and I've always looking at Fiskars, because it's cheap.
You got Fiskars, you got Gerber, you got Corona, which is one of the top of the lines.
Right.
Still makes them.
Yeah, I do agree with you, Brecken. There's nothing wrong. Everything is a toy. Doesn't matter how old you are.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Evan. By the way, Evan, awesome trout you caught. I saw it on Instagram. Way to go.
Oh, my supper's ready.
Uh-oh. You're going to go eat, or are you going to...
I'm going to let it cool off a little bit because it came out of the oven.
Okay. What are you having?
We're having baked chicken with some potatoes and some garlic bread.
And you're not offering us any.
Well, you guys can't smell it, so...
Well, that's what I was going to make a joke about Southern hospitality and all, but...
Oh.
No, you need to go eat.
Too far away.
We'll be here, Jason.
Oh no, I'll eat when it cools down a bit. I know better than the biting that chicken right now. It's 165 degrees.
Well, like it should be.
Minimum, yeah. You don't bite into that.
Right. I actually like we get the two kinds generally. We get the chicken hindquarters with with the bone and everything, and we bake that because I like the crispy of the skin when we bake it. Or we get the just the chicken breasts and just do it the same way. A lot of less fats and stuff like that. It's better for your heart, that kind of thing. But it just I miss the skin. The skin is the best part when it's crispy, and I like fried chicken. It's one of my favorite things.
My body is not a fan of the fried chicken.
Well, that's why I like chicken strips over chicken. Like KFC chicken strips.
Yeah,
I like the batter.
Now, what we do is we put a little bit of baking soda over the skin, and I'll put my seasoning on top of that. Then we'll bake it.
You still get the skin, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I still like crispy. I mean, I don't like KFC, the extra crispy stuff. Not my favorite. I like the original recipe because I like the flavor.
Oh yeah.
Rubs lotion into his skin. It's skin. You're not it.
It's not a lotion. It's a dry rub. It's kind of coarse. It acts like sandpaper.
Yeah.
Hey, Cliff, it makes a better crunch.
No, what was your favorite toy as a kid, Jason? Bows and guns don't count.
I know. I really didn't have a whole lot of those kind of toys growing up.
We hunted ever since I was old enough to.
I had a couple of action figures, a couple of remote controlled vehicles, from the early 80s.
Which action figures did you have?
Of course, G.I. Joe.
And she's back. You can really argue, can't you?
You've heard nothing.
Yes, we heard everything. We had to mute your mic because we could hear it.
I clicked it to mute it, but it must have not muted.
No, it did
Sorry,
not.
people. Sorry.
Evan caught 2 trout today, so that was pretty good.
What kind?
Growing up, I had some G.I. Joes, like I was telling you said, I also had
Mhm.
$6 Million Man.
No, I didn't have that.
It was really cool. He had a little light thing you could look through. It was sort of like telescopic, vision type setup, and the bionic arm and all that fun stuff. I wish I still had it. And I had one of the original Evil Knievel's.
When it cools off, I'll get some.
Say hi from us.
Oh, everybody says hi, honey.
And tell her, where's ours?
They want food too, honey. Oh, let us know when you guys are showing up.
It might take a little while, but we'll show up eventually, and we'll let you know
yeah.
well in advance.
No, like I said, most of the stuff I had growing up was pretty much sports equipment.
Small Waters, how you doing? We can build them. We have the technology. Oh, okay, I keep on forgetting that the YouTube site's a little behind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jeff's got to go. Jamie called.
Hi, Jeff.
All right.
Hi, John.
Hi, Jeff.
He'll be back. Man, listen to Mandy go.
Yeah, no kidding.
Sorry.
It reminds me of the guy hitting the drums on Airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which airplane? Jefferson Airplane?
Oh, the movie, the first one.
Oh. I've never been a fan of those movies.
Oh.
No,
I like the sight gag.
not so much a Leslie Nielsen fan.
No, there was so many sight gags in there. If you actually go back and watch, there was so much stuff in the background that was set up that you actually have to watch the movie 3 or 4 times to actually catch it.
Oh, did you ever see what's that one? That
Hi, John.
Give me a second here. What's that?
Yeah, I like that song too. Small Waters.
Yeah.
Well, at least they didn't get bogged.
Maybe we should do this just because. Maybe we can get him up here. We can't get Cliff up here. We'll get him up here. Get Small Water up here. Who knows?
It's tulip, not tulip. I'm so glad you don't know the meaning of that.
If we weren't on YouTube, I would explain it to you.
Well, we could also go private chat on that one. So,
yes.
Oh,
well, I was being polite.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Real Genius?
No, Cliff, it's tulip, like the flower, not tulips.
If you like tulips, like the Tulip Festival that's going to be happening here in Pella soon.
You can thank my lovely other half for that nickname. Tomato, tomato. No, it's not.
Now, Jason, if you want to talk about sight gags, that one was riddled with them.
Oh, yes.
And a lot of the times they went way over the line.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Small Water, would you like to come up, please?
I'm in trouble if he comes up.
Dragging his feet.
Sorry for the shaky camera.
Oh, no. Your stomach's rumbling. That's what it is. You want to go eat.
No, I'm moving stuff around on the table.
I can't really tell. We were worried about her losing her video because of the power, and it ended up being you.
Yeah. No, I just have buffering issues.
It's not me.
Every once in a while, I have it.
I mean, when I was at my old place in when I was at my old place in Milo, our signal was very spotty. We didn't have really good internet at all, and when Jenny signed us up for this, it went from it's like paying Little League and in junior high to going to being in the game, pro, playing for the Yankees. Big difference, speed wise, quality, videos, everything. Okay, you can troll all you want.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go fix my supper. I'll turn the video off, and I'm gonna go refill my coffee.
Okay.
So give me several minutes.
Have a good supper.
Well, no, I'll still be hanging around here, so hold on.
Okay.
My microphone will still be on.
Okay. Oh, I was going to tell you. Where did I have that over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, small one. My boy and I were going through. They were doing a spring cleanup and over in Altoona. Was it, hon? Altoona, Iowa. And we were going through the stuff that people just toss on the thing to get rid of, and someone got rid of some brand new fish hooks. So we picked up some fish hooks we're going to be using those for trout and stuff this year. That's going to be cool. Happy Thursday, Nicole. Uh-oh. Let me check to fix that there. Yeah. But you're back, so that's all that matters, Evan. People are all hiding from me today, it looks like. Well, Cliff is eating his supper. Jason's going to go get coffee and eating his supper. Mandy is doing something that requires her to mute her mic.
I muted it this time.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
I saw.
Yeah. I got to go talk to the tree loppers, so I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Hurry back.
I will.
She changed her picture, huh? It's not a lizard anymore. It's an ocean view, actually, of the waves. Okay, Cliff, I'm here. I'm hanging out. I was going to bring up my backpack to show you what I've got, and hopefully, I haven't tested it yet, recently anyway. I want to check see if my hip belt is removable so I can replace it if I need to make something a little bit bigger for my belly, a little more comfortable, that kind of thing. So I'm going to be working on getting this stuff ready to go for my trip. It's going to take some time to get everything okay, because the food's going to be the hardest. Let me go do this. There we go. Oh man, I got my site all booked. I'm going to be up that way for 9 full days. That's going to be an interesting trip for me. Unless Ian changes his mind at the last minute, which I'm hoping. I'll be up there for almost 5 or 6 days by myself. What kind of backpacks do you guys like to use? I've gotten the Send, which is a store brand Bass Pro. So I want to see what you guys use. I think Cliff has got an REI, if I recall correctly. So I'm not sure what Grace has, or Nicole has one because I sent her one.
Right, I'm just gonna kick back and watch here for a few minutes.
Well, there's not much to watch yet.
Well, yeah.
But I will be bringing my backpack over
to the conversation. Yeah.
So it's nothing, awesome or anything like that to look at, but it's what I like. It works for me. Sorry about that. Green Acres just popped into my head.
Name that tune.
Name that tune. Okay, folks. I don't have much in my backpack at the moment, other than my hydration setup and my tent, which is attached to the bottom, and I think my sleeping bag, which is just a simple warm weather Walmart brand, nothing fancy. Ozark Trails. For when I go, since I go in the beginning of the first week or so of July, it's usually pretty warm, so I don't really need to carry a lot of heavy, camping gear. So my pack is making a lot of noise. It's this one right here, and there he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
2 things to happen. One, my episode of stuff that I was watching to end, and for my food to settle a bit.
Hi, Cliff.
I'm dead today. How's it going, Jason?
Now here's my pack.
MS 4400.
It's a 70-liter pack. And people say,
pack.
"Oh, you don't need that much." I need every square inch I got. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that, Grace, that the Tetons are really good brands. I just don't have any of that. I mean, I went with what I could find. I went down to the local Bass Pro and tried on packs and asked questions, and this is the one that did not break the bank, and it fit me. That's the biggest thing for me. And one thing is also good is that the straps are comfortable. They don't dig in. They don't block the circulation to my arms and make me go numb or anything like that. Oh, good. I can replace the hip belt if I need to, so that's always good. I know you have an REI, don't you, Cliff?
I have REI and Sportsman's Warehouse, like within blocks of each other.
No, I'm talking about the pack you're using. The pack you have.
My Mammoth one? It's just Mammoth. That one I didn't get from REI. That one I got straight direct from Mammoth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was one of the giveaway. One of them's an REI bag, but that bag is so old that information on it is even hard to find.
Oh. Well,
but my other bag is a Mammoth. It's a 65 liter.
Oh, well, this one's a little bit bigger than that. This because mine's a 70.
I think. Let me check. I got it sits right here.
I did kind of cheat with my hydration pack is actually a what is this? The 3 liter.
It's freaking massive.
Hydration bag that I
water bottle.
Even though it says not to put over 2, I put 3 because I ran out of water fast when I'm hiking.
I lost my information tag. Where'd that go?
I can't answer that question.
No, this is a 40 liter.
40 liter?
Or 40 plus.
Oh, that's where my needle went to. Okay.
What in the shims? Slim shims is going on here.
Yeah, I have each of my pockets will be holding different things. One's going to be my toiletry side. one's going to be my front one's going to be my fire starting side, and my food is going to be near the top of my pack, obviously. And then the stuff I need is going to be in the lid. My lid actually has 2 pockets, one underneath and one on top. And they don't connect, so that's pretty cool.
Hello, Cecilia. I forgot to say hello to Nicole when she snuck in, but I was hiding in the basement eating.
You weren't hiding in the basement until I watched you pop on.
Technically, I was. Well, I had the thing ready. I've been sitting in the background of the basement for like 35 minutes.
You've been in the chat, in other words.
Yeah, well, no, I had the thing up for StreamYard.
Yeah, you just didn't do anything with it yet.
6:30.
Right. Now, the only thing I'm probably going to have to do is pick up some new supplies for sanitary reasons.
He's at a TP and he doesn't want to wipe his turd cutter with a bush leaf.
Actually, I use biodegradable wipes that are water-based.
So basically, the ones you use for like RV camping.
Well, actually, they're actually baby wipes, but you find the most economical ones. Walmart sells these. They're really cheap.
Oh yeah, they sell them in boxes.
Yeah, and that happens. You pulled a Nicole. He pushed the wrong button.
Yep.
Sorry, Nicole.
We love you, Nicole, but stop pushing buttons. One of these days, she's going to be at work. She's going to push the wrong button.
No. Don't even say that. That's not even nice on that one. No, the main reason why I always carry my day pack fully packed is to get used to the weight. Because a lot of the stuff I carry in my day pack, I will not carry in my backpack. Because it doesn't need to be there. Like a lot of my fire kit, I won't carry.
No, you don't. I mean, fire kit, you really only need 3 or 4 things.
I mean, I'll have a couple lighters. I'll have my ferro rods and my strikers.
And some char cloth.
Char cloth, yeah, I need to make more. I'm out. That's one of the things I have to do. See? Empty.
You know you can make that stuff in your oven, right?
I can make it out on my grill.
That too.
And I'm going to make sure I have enough for me and Ian. Because, he likes doing stuff himself now. So, the sanitation wise, besides the wipes, I'll carry hand sanitizer, obviously. But I'm just trying to figure out better methods. And I'm not sure if anybody here has those better methods. Because people don't talk about that stuff.
Well, that's because most people don't walk around with a fully stocked dock kit.
They need to. What are you doing, Cliff?
Yeah, looking for this thing.
Oh,
that was sad.
Nothing came out.
On the left side felt all like I had something in it, so went to blow it, and no, it just like my left nostril is really dry.
Right. Been there, done that.
It was like 80 again today, but we had or 82 today. We had no cloud cover. It was hotter than heck outside.
Yeah.
Probably like 95% UV rays.
Right.
So I'm not sure if y'all can see this, but
farmer's tan.
Yeah, I've already got my base summer tan going.
Showing off the guns.
Not even showing off the guns. The worst part is, well, you can't even see this part.
How are your ears? You would believe how many people forget to cover their ears. Yeah.
I don't burn for some reason.
Well, you wouldn't believe how many people I know who've gotten 2nd to 3rd degree burns on their ears because they forgot to put sunscreen on them.
Holy smokes! Look who's
Dawn.
Dawn's in here.
Hi. Long time no see, Dawn.
Dawn. Didn't even get anything out, which was sad.
We have 8 people in here already.
And Cecilia, that thing is not going anywhere. My bed is made out of oak.
What's that have to do with anything?
And I have like 3/4 inch freaking plywood under there. That thing is not.
Oh, you're talking about your bunk bed. By the way, that that plans I was showing you for the rope bed. By extending the legs upward about 3 feet, you can add a second layer to make it bunk beds.
You could.
That's easy.
But
it's not
here's
easy.
The question: do you really want to drag around 6-foot pieces of lumber?
The thing is, when I got my rope bed, I mean, I was in a Dodge Colt, and I carried my rope bed in that when I went to medieval and reenactments and stuff, along with my tent and stuff. In a Dodge Colt.
But I mean, still, just for the feet themselves. I mean, if you're for your corner, basically your corner post would have to be 3x3 minimum.
Nope. Everything is 2x6.
No, I would not something at that height.
Thing is, it's all about how it's together like this.
I understand that, but a 2x6 does not give you much stability when you're trying to stack something on top of itself.
Oh no! I wouldn't do it with a bunk bed style, but just for the regular beds.
Yeah, for a regular bed, you can do
it. The legs I have about 2.5, 3 feet. For that way, I can use the under bed for storage. And if anybody's interested about the rope bed, I will show the plans that I use for my rope bed. I'll be bringing with me.
My bed framing on this for the actual posts is 2x4, actual 2x4, but it's not 2x4. The dimensions is 2x4, but it's all integrated, glued and hard, like compressed,
laminated
blocks of oak.
It's laminated.
No, it's not laminated. They're like it's. So you know how you get those like cool colored patterned like chopping blocks from the store?
Are you talking about like bows?
It's not laminated. They're squares. They're like 1x1 inch squares or 1/2 inch squares that are glued together.
That's called laminated.
Yeah, it's
laminate bows.
Is ridiculously thick.
Okay, like our Samick sages, they're not all one piece of wood.
No, you can. You probably can't. Let me see if I can actually.
I use lightweight pine for mine, and it works fine.
Yeah, you can see down on that side. You can actually see the 2 different textures of color of wood.
Right.
There's like white oak, dark oak, and they're just in like some of it. They're like 1 foot sections. Some of them got like 3 foot sections.
Ooh, ouch! Grace gets sunburned in the part of her hair. I get sunburned up here. That's why I wear a hat.
Oh, Dawn, you have got to go watch my videos, dear. My garden is about 2 weeks away or 3 weeks away from being completely established.
You've already harvested some stuff.
I've already pulled out radishes and carrots, and it's not even May yet.
Now, Cliff, how much is your pack weigh? Without
I've never actually had it fully loaded.
No. Without anything in it.
Probably.
Oh, we lost Jason.
Probably around 1 pound, 2 pounds, maybe. I don't know.
I have 2 things on here right now. I have my tent and my sleeping bag. I don't have my sleeping pad in here yet. I took it out the other day, but I'm gonna need to add that. My cooking kit and water, obviously, because 3 liters of water is very, very heavy.
It's never ending.
Amanda, are you all right? Sounds like you ran up to the neighbor's house.
She did.
I ran down halfway down the driveway, and the driveway is like 1.5 nearly
nice
2K.
trimming trees at her place.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm almost tempted to go get a cupcake. Did you want one, hon? No? Okay. Oh, Mandy. This is my pack.
Very nice.
It's a couple years old, but it's in really good condition. And I need to replenish a lot of my supplies that I've used up over the years. When the pandemic hit, I actually hit my pack really hard with some of the supplies I had in it.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd need it, and I found out I did.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
Well, I had to go into my coffee stash, remember? Because we had a coffee shortage.
Right.
And I was nearly out of coffee.
I did finally grind up some of my Black Rifle coffee and had some of that, which is really good, by the way. But I'm going to think about getting some of the instant coffee from Black Rifle, but I may just go cheap and just stick with my Folgers and just go with that because it works.
Funky Folgers.
Hey,
yeah,
it's better than the other brand. Taster's nasty.
Taster's nasty.
You know what I'm talking about, Cliff.
Oh yeah.
4.5 pounds. That's not bad. Mine's probably about that by itself, not including the hydration pack, the sleeping bag, and my tent. My tent is heavy, comparable. But I did find, oh man, where is it? A tent on Facebook Marketplace, but they want so freaking much for it.
No, it's because it's Facebook Marketplace. Wanted to say market page.
And let's see if they still have it. It was a Marmot Limelight 2-person, but they want $180 for it.
Eesh, I think I paid $150 for my 2-person dome tent.
I've been trying to find one that to lighten up my load, but I got to find something lighter than what I've already got, but still not sacrificing space. I don't mind having a 2-person tent. I like having the extra room, but I don't know.
Well, the problem is with a lot of these the so-called 2-person tents is, yes, you can get 2 people in there, but that's about all you can get in there. You can't get none of your gear in there. Even if they put a gear loft at the top, right, you can't get much in those. Those things only hold so much weight because you don't want to rip the fabric of your gear loft, because the stuff they put in there is the same crud that they put on the side of your tent for ventilation.
Right.
Yeah.
Mine is the French Army Commando tent. Okay. And it was really good tent for the most part. Because untight. Yes. Let's see if this is.
Yes.
It's untight.
No, I'm pretty sure her gazoon is loose. Otherwise, she wouldn't be sneezing.
Okay. I got to show you guys something here. Oh, Jason's back. Welcome back, Jason.
I've got to head off in half an hour.
Okay. You got to talk to the guys, or are you talking to JV?
No, I've got to go to work.
Ah.
Just for you.
Huh?
What?
That's got to be on Jason's side.
It is. Okay. I
want some stew just for me.
Okay. This one's on eBay, but it's my tent, basically. That's what my steaks look like. And my poles originally look like and stuff.
At least those are the heavy duty steaks, not those crud aluminum ones they always supply everybody with.
Well, the thing is, these are heavy, heavy, heavy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are steel steaks. Those are like the solid ones.
This is the only thing that's different than mine than this one. I only have one door. This one's got two. And I have a screen on the front that this one doesn't have. But the side walls, you fold down along here that allow for ventilation.
Thank you, me mom.
I'm not sure if this one's going to show the side panels or not. Nope. Like I said, it's very similar to mine.
My email is in my about section on my channel page, Don. Or you can find me my Instagram page is up there as well.
Yeah, Evan, Marmot is a very expensive brand, but it is what it it is.
Well, you're paying for what you're paying the money for the good quality equipment.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, our whole internet shut down.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it totally kicked me off everything.
Don't you just love when your Wi-Fi just gives you the middle finger and just says, "I'm going to sleep right now"?
Oh yeah, like I said, I was wondering if they were doing a connection somewhere between here and Houston.
Okay, I was going to share more pictures of what my tent looks like, basically. No, sorry. Yep. That's what it looks like when it's all set up.
Awesome, Don. Awesome.
Got the side vents.
It'd be all right with a sidewall tent, but for me, I already sleep in a claustrophobic space anyway. But
my stakes are actually not like these; they're more like these, but they're still steel.
Yeah, sometimes you can find the hooked ones in steel, but yeah, it looks like the ones on the left are way better.
Oh yeah, it is not a light tent. I will tell you that.
Oh, those things never are.
But it's got plenty of space when you're setting it up and everything. I would not put two people in it, mind you. But
you could, but it'd be pretty tight quarters, to be honest.
Like they're showing here. Because there's no
and one of those pictures had a cot in there. Can you imagine getting two cots in that thing?
Yeah.
You'd basically be making out with a tent wall. Beige is just too awkward.
What's awkward was the guy's shorts.
He wears shorts.
Yeah.
So homie's over there sporting some Daisy Dukes.
Pretty much.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Now, I do know that Luke has reviewed this tent that I use, but I modified mine to work better.
Oh, come on.
Give me a second here. I'm not sure if this one shows any more pictures of that or not. Nope.
Before you buy. Yeah, if I'm going to do anything before you buy, I'm going to watch Luke's channel.
I have, I do that, but there's someone actually who did a modification of this particular tent, and it's not bad.
What sort of modification can you do aside from taking out the poles and using a freaking hiking pole?
Each of the corners, where you stake it out, you put loops of a paracord there to extend out the reach. And you waterproof the crap out of it. You just don't pull it out of the box and set it up and hope for that it doesn't leak.
I did with mine.
I don't do that.
But then again, like I said, mine was REI, the half dome or the dome two-person.
Right.
Those things usually come out of the box with, I think it's a 300 or 500 millimeter hydrostatic head on there. So they're pretty waterproof right out the box. Like I set that sucker up a day before it rained, and I think we probably got 4 inches of rain over like a 2-day period. Not a single drop on the inside of that thing.
Well, when I waterproofed mine, let's see if this got. I'm trying to remember where I picked mine up. I just can't remember. Oh yeah, Let's go. Let's go. Open this up. There we go. Mine actually, where these loops are at right here, I didn't have the little ring like this. So what I did is I added some loops of paracord to extend that out, to give it a little bit more versatility. But everything else is pretty much the same. But I do have mesh for mosquito netting and stuff like that, so which is nice. And
well, the only drawback with all those tents is because you got that one side, like basically each roof slope. There's no tie-up point in the center of that to pull it away. So when that thing gets wet, it does like this.
No, mine actually has the side ones that do.
No, I'm talking about like in the dead center of the panel in the middle. Not just above the floor.
No, mine actually do have the ones out in the middle.
You have the toggles in the middle?
Yeah. Here, let me see if I can show you a picture one that actually shows that. What was it? I can't remember which one it was. I can't find it. But it doesn't really matter because this thing has been through serious rain, but I can have the side panels down on the walls and still get plenty of ventilation with 0 leaks.
Don, it should be in there.
What?
Go to the About section on my channel page for my Fox It Outdoors page. And it should be down where it says View Email Address. My email address is in there. Hi! How's it going, folks? Amanda loves being on there all big.
Yeah, I just thought I'd just try something different. Now, I've been trying to get a hold of Tristan, who won my Fire Striker.
Mm-hmm.
I realized yesterday that I had his email in my old phone before it died. Now I can't find it.
Ooh.
Yeah, not everything transfers over to a new phone.
When I went, all my data didn't back up for 2 years. Apparently.
Oh wow!
So I lost 2 years of information. So I had to ask people for their phone numbers again and stuff like that, even though it should have been automatically uploaded. So I'm learning I'm just redoing my phone. Is it a good phone? Yeah. It's just one of those weird things that just didn't want to charge.
Just remember, folks, that is 6 inches.
No, that's 6 inches. Are you okay, Jason? You said a deadpan face if I've ever seen one.
No, I'm kind of like paying attention to the dogs right now. They're just getting done eating their dinner.
Ah. I don't know where Mac is. He's out and about. He's probably out on the front porch. We have the sun porch open. Oh, I was going to I got that wire rack shelving I told you about, Cliff, that we're going to use for our plants. We have like 2 or 3 of them. And we're going to be using those out on the front porch.
Nice. Make sure you chain them up so people don't steal them.
No. Sun porch.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Indoors. We're going to do most of our gardening indoors. So we've got one.
Speaking of gardening.
Yeah.
My asparagus are pushing out berries right now, so I'll have some seeds here soon.
Ooh. Jenny went some.
Doesn't asparagus take like 2 or 3 years even once you plant it before it does anything?
Yeah, it takes like 3 years.
Before you can harvest. They're in their second summer right now.
Or you could do what we do here in Iowa. We go looking for it in the ditch and just dig it up, roots and all, and move it.
Yep.
Oh, that's the only way you can get asparagus.
Yeah, but the thing is, it goes wild here. So, which is really cool.
Did you find Cliff's email?
Yeah, I explained to her where it was at. Shouldn't be that hard.
Well, it depends if you're
Is Evan still
phone
in here? I'm not seeing anybody, chime in here.
Yeah, chat seems to be kind of dead today.
Yeah.
I was dying yesterday, dude. I ended up calling like another hour and a half after you left.
Not my fault.
I went to bed. I ended up doing like 5.5 hours yesterday. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, we were.
Wow.
Hey, I stopped at 3.5 hours. I was done.
Dude, I was just going, man. Even after having my 3 spicy beverages, I was just going.
You were on a roll.
Had to take a few tangents and rants, but hopefully the rant got the point across.
For who?
Our usual gentleman who always brings 2A into our chats constantly, even though we keep telling him it's not that kind of chat.
Oh, yeah.
But he always wants to bring it up. So I went on a slight tirade rant last night, and
he was in here earlier.
Huh?
I think he was in here earlier.
I can't remember who we're talking about.
I have no clue.
Yep. Yes, he was. He was in here earlier. Hopefully he will.
Now we'll discuss it later.
Yeah, it's neither here nor there.
It's not.
Last night I went off on him, so
but
hopefully we'll solve the problem.
Okay, tent. Let's go to tents. I was talking about mine. I'm thinking about upgrading if I can't afford it. What would you take, Cliff?
For a tent?
Yep. I know you have one, but the thing is, it's probably a little dated by now.
A tent's only like 3 or 4 years old. That's not that dated.
Dated enough. Mine is.
I have a way more dated tent. It's my Kelty 2 person. I've had that thing since
high school.
God, I think like 97.
I joined the military then.
Yeah, surprisingly, aside from one hole in the bathtub flooring, that tent actually still works.
No, I joined the military in 87. Yeah. I was over in, where was I?
Did I say no? It's 97. I've had the tent since 1997.
Okay, I was in the service in 87. I was like 10 years before that.
Yeah, that tent's nearly 30 years old.
You might want to upgrade.
Oh, I have that one. Oh, I have another one. I have the it's the REI Dome 2, I think is what it is.
Do they still make it or no?
Yeah.
What about you, Jason?
Oh, yeah, I have the one that goes in the back of my truck.
Half Dome 2.
Oh, you have a truck tent?
Yeah.
What if you have to leave your truck?
Oh, then I take it off. It's that easy.
Oh, you can actually use it as a tent, not just in your truck?
Yeah, it's a tent that goes in the back of a pickup truck.
Yeah, I understand what it is, but if you had to leave your truck behind, could you take the tent with you?
Yeah.
Is it heavy?
No. About maybe 11, 12 pounds.
That's heavy.
Hey, Blake.
Oh, yeah,
you also realize that's a truck.
Blake.
Yeah, that's for an 8-foot bed truck.
Okay.
Yeah, and since I put the rack on the truck, I just use a tarp.
Right. Hey, Blake, what kind of tent do you use when you're on the trail?
I bet you he uses a denim tent.
You mean he doesn't sleep under his kayak?
No, he pitches his own tent.
Right. You do too, so do I, so every other guy in the world. So
that's why I said he uses a denim tent.
Hammock.
Okay, he uses a hammock. Okay, that makes sense.
Probably
I'm not a hammock fan.
Double wide on the hammock, or he's running the I want to say the Blackbird.
I have no idea about hammocks. I've tried sleeping in them, and I can never get comfortable.
I don't like
slept in a hammock a few times in my yard. Getting it set up perfectly sucked because
Rob.
the spacings are like way too far apart. What's up, Rob?
Hi, corn-fed, just to be different.
Or you could feed some experience corn.
No.
We gotta say he's saying hi, so we go. Hi.
Corn mash.
Hello.
This is not the droid you are looking for.
It is. Attack him. Get him. Get him. Attack him.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, every time I hear Amanda do that, I think of Dorsey the unicorn. All right.
Who?
English program from Britain for kids.
Can't say I've heard of it.
Yeah, same. And I used to watch a lot of British TV when I was.
I still watch a lot of British TV. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, there's a gentleman that. There's a gentleman that almost hits it perfect every time.
Oh.
Whenever he does a video.
Jason, Grace wants to know if it's a tent that actually fits the back of your bed of your truck, or do you have it especially made one?
It is actually fits in the back of the truck. You purchase it, and it fits in the back of the truck.
But you can't take it off the truck too, right?
Yes, you can. It'll be a little bit shorter, but yes, you still can.
Okay. No, I use, like I said, I use my French Army Commando tent because it works for me. One door, not two, like I showed the pictures of, but it has mosquito netting, so I can, open up the netting and, get some airflow through there. So it's got plenty of ventilation. Unfortunately, it's only a single wall, not a double wall. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. That's why I was thinking about upgrading.
Yeah, mine has the fly on it. The whole works. It's got the folding graphite rods that fit into the sides of the bed. Okay. Which actually you got to put them through a guide, and then you put them into the pockets in the truck. Okay. So you can actually take the whole tent out and set it on the ground.
Oh, that's good. That's what I think. That's what Grace was wondering.
Yeah, I mean it's not you lose 18 inches when you do that, but it's still enough to get you out of a rain or something. Let's get the fly on it. Very airy. I wouldn't use it for a winter tent. I wouldn't do that.
Oh man, Cornfed is talking about the bass tournament.
What?
JV's tournament. His bass tournament. Cornfed said
Blake,
he's taking that belt home to Iowa.
Yeah, Blake, when I put the rack on the truck, I actually use a tarp now.
To be honest with all of you are all going to have to outfish Linda. She is the fishing queen. So
don't forget, we have Evan in here.
I gotta go talk for a few moments.
Really good.
All right.
So Evan,
I'm sorry, Evan, but Linda is the fishing queen. So if I was to be worried about anyone, I'd be worried about her.
Because a lot of people called out.
What the heck?
I probably would have joined that, except for the fact that I would have had to driven 3 hours just to go fishing, and I really don't feel like doing that.
I'm not that good a fisherman. I mean, it would just be a waste of everybody's time.
Well, at least we had Paul and Nolan for electoral and.
It's not wasting.
Huh?
They were both.
That's pretty cool.
It's getting out there and getting it done. Like having fun.
He came up to me, he's like, I'm so sorry, but you're the only one here tonight. I need you to do as much of this as possible.
Do what you can.
I did.
You don't even need to make ribs. Just get some PVC and just put a couple of bolts on your back of your truck bed and
my department was so busy.
Those lists everyone got.
I got a tarp that I carry with me. It's part of my gear, but I use that as a ground cloth. I don't have one for my tent. And it helps insulate the ground.
It's hard when you're like, why is the ground so
stick him on the silent button. We're not listening to the conversation over here.
I muted it. Sorry, Jason. Uh-oh. Hey, guys, your family, be nice. I don't care which of you wins, as long as one of you guys win.
I'm sorry. My money, I love you, Evan. I love you, Blake. I love you, everyone else. But my money's on Lindia.
Unless Ian would have entered, which I doubt, he would have probably kicked everybody's butt. I muted Jason already. I'm not sure what's going on. But sleeping pad, Cliff, what do you use?
I have
wait,
two
he's
different
back. He's
sleeping
back.
pads. I have my.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, we were talking about work.
Yeah, we got a little loud.
Oh, yeah. Well, we work in a very, very busy and noisy environment.
We were talking about sleeping pads. What would we use?
My sleeping pad is the Thermarest. I can't remember the actual name of the sleeping pad, but it's a Thermarest.
Leave it, Booster.
The
Trail?
Tough and needle.
I honestly do not remember. I've had this thing for 6 years already. I can see if I have the tag still left in here.
Yeah, by the way, I had the same problem as Amanda earlier. I did push my mic.
Sorry.
It did have and it still didn't stop.
It's like you double click it because I seen it go red, and then I got up, and then you're like, "Oh no, we heard you." I was like, oh.
No, I actually had to push it.
Okay.
I cheat with mine. I actually added a one of those all-weather survival blankets that they sell for like $25, or well, they used to sell them for $19.99.
The good ones, not the reusable kind.
Yeah, this one I've had. This one's a couple of years old too. I haven't had to use it yet, but if I had it, at least I have a sleeping system,
right,
all in one bag.
I have a military issue Thermarest. Is what I've been using.
The only thing I don't have in this bag is cordage to make a ridge line, but
I've got that.
90% of the time I have cordage on me anyway, so if I absolutely had to, I would just take apart one of my bracelets.
Right. So what do you carry? What do you carry, Jason?
Tough and needle.
What? What?
A tough and needle mattress.
Never heard of that.
I have to go. I've got to feed the dog. I've got to iron pillowcases, and I've got to go to work.
Be well.
Bye, Amanda.
Love you, Mandy.
Bye.
Oh, wait. You can say goodbye to Jenny.
Bye, Jenny.
Yeah, we don't rough it no more. Our bodies are too beat up.
Well, you be good. If you can't be good, don't be cut.
Like Team does, yeah. No, we cabin camp now. Our bodies can't handle the being out in the open like that no more.
Oh, we got a three-way battle in the chat about who's the better fisherman.
Me.
I can tell you who's the worst. Me.
I'm average.
Yeah, but you got a dad who makes custom fishing poles. You got a one-up on it.
Yeah.
+1 to fishing. Come on, no fair.
Well, I've only been doing it since I was 4 years old.
Oh yeah, me it's archery. So, I went to Mills Fleet Farm the other day, and they have a left-handed bow fishing setup, but it's expensive as all get out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're expensive.
It was the kind that has the bottle feed. It wasn't just the. They did have the Zepco 808, but they had the bottle feed kind as well, and that's kind I don't see very often. So one of these days, within the next year, I hope to go do some bow fishing. Whether I get anything or not is beside the point. At least I get the chance to shoot my bow while fishing.
Yeah, well, like I said, for me, I have to get a different bow for that. The one I got, it's too much.
But the thing is, the Samick Sage, like Cliff and I have, those are perfect.
Yes.
They're good, budget friendly. You give in any bow weight you want, pretty much. and they take them down, which is really a bonus on top of all that.
Yeah, I just don't want to lose my arrow and my line.
It depends on what kind of line you use.
Oh no, I'd screw it.
If I used the Zepco 808, I would probably put braid on it, just because. 100-pound braid, just because. But
I think I would snap it.
You think it would snap it?
Mm-hmm. My bow, yeah.
I'm talking about mine.
Yeah. No, yours is fine. Yes. No, yours is fine.
I'm not. At least I'm not talking about my longbow. I'm talking about my recurve. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. Is just get a small little recurve, about maybe 40 pounds.
Get a
that
Samick.
Would be plenty.
Get a Samick.
Yeah.
It'll suit you right there. They come in all weights.
Yeah.
And the fact is, they have all the it's all tapped and dyed for everything. You're putting stuff like that in already. You don't have to add anything other than just put it on there.
Yeah, I'm just not going to use my 76-pound compound bow to do that.
Yeah.
I've seen too many people lose their arrows and line.
Right. So that's why, I mean, I'm
putting
a
line in
traditional setup. That's me. But I mean, if you want, I've seen guys who have this really expensive compound setups, which I don't understand, but they do it.
It's
they'll
easier
probably
to
have
pack.
them way back though when they do them though. They probably have them.
Yeah, like I said, those things are doing like 35 pounds, maybe 40, but they're small and compact on the boat. That's why they're using them.
Yeah. My bow, well, depending on which one I use. If I use my takedown longbow or my takedown recurve, they're about maybe 62 lengthwise. But that's okay. I can deal with that. But I get more control over it that way too, because that's what I'm used to. Only thing I haven't really done a lot of is shoot at something underwater. That's going to take practice.
Yeah, you're gonna have to shoot underneath it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard.
I don't have the polarized lenses in here to be able. I can't wear polarized lenses over this because, like, wearing sunglasses over sunglasses, it doesn't work.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is because of the reflection of the water, you're gonna have to aim below it.
About 6 to 7 inches is what I was told.
Yes.
And I can do that. That's not the issue. It's just that
just remembering to do it.
Well, the thing is, every time I've practiced in the past, it was not with my equipment.
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody else's equipment. I know mine. Like the last bow fishing setup I ever used was right-handed because they did not have left-handed.
Yeah.
And you ask them for a left-handed setup, they go, huh? There's left-handed people out there who do all this stuff. Why don't you have the gear?
Well, they got left-handed golf clubs. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but you know how much you have to pay for a left-handed golf club?
Yeah, I have one.
They're expensive. My left-handed bow.
I picked mine up at the secondhand store.
Yeah, but the guy who originally had to buy it had to pay through the nose to get it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like I said, I keep one left-handed club in my bag in case I get up against a tree. I don't have to take a drop.
Now, that actually reminds me of something I want to do with any and all traditional archers out here in my chat and beyond. I want to do a archery golf.
Oh.
Same rules as it's been done, but the thing is, you actually have to rent out a golf course to do this, or make up your own course. I'm not sure. I would love to do a archery golf tournament. And
that basically where you attach a golf ball to the end of your arrow and you just shoot that?
Nope. No,
it'd be like frisbee golf or disc golf.
It's the same principle as golf. You use one arrow for your drive. When you get close to the green, the putting green, then you go to a blunt to knock a ball off a pole that's set in the hole, and you lose strokes or shots just like you would in golf. The scoring is the same. The only thing
use
you're
a
different is,
styrofoam ball.
huh?
Just use a styrofoam ball on a stick.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't mind doing shots.
I saw you were doing shots earlier.
Oh, yesterday.
I was.
I saw yours.
Yeah.
No, that's called my left hand to my second hand. No, I think it would be a lot of fun to do archery golf.
Oh yeah.
And you could bring whatever bow you have, I guess, if you really want to get fancy. But I would think of traditional bows would be better.
Oh yeah, you can control the power.
Right. I mean, that way everybody's on the same even keel.
Yeah, you can use different weights for different cars.
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to try it, but I could, you got to have a golf course to do it because you would have to buy out the entire course because you wouldn't let anybody else be there.
No,
Straight
I mean, you
out of
try.
the forehead.
Well, Colin, up where you're at, all your golf courses have a dormant season. You can probably do it then when it's cold.
Yeah, but it's not the same though.
Yeah, you're playing in the snow.
I don't
Yeah,
want
good
to play in
luck
the
finding
snow.
anything in the snow.
Well, I've seen people here. I've seen videos of people who use glow-in-the-dark arrows to do it at night.
Yeah, we did the same thing with golf balls. They got them. They glow in the night or glow in the dark.
No, I haven't tried the new Pepsi Nitro. Jenny's tried it. She likes the which flavor was that, hun? Cream soda? The vanilla. She did the vanilla Pepsi. She liked it. More power to her. I'm not a fan of any other flavor than the original, so I have not tried that yet.
I don't even like cream soda. Cream soda makes me want to throw up.
I can't
No,
stand
it's got to be
root
the A&W.
I don't do root beer at all.
I can do root beer, and I can put. I got no problems with a root beer float, but you get cream soda near me, and unless it's like the orange one, which to me the orange cream soda tastes like sherbet.
The orange sherbet is good.
That is like it. But I mean, you could get the same effect literally with a root beer float. You just put the orange soda in a vanilla ice cream, and you have orange sherbet.
Oh, I just caught into the private chat and found out what the heck is going on. And Mandy's calling my name. But I got
no, there's one soda I missed. The one soda I missed is called Cactus Cooler.
No, which one?
It's called Cactus Cooler. It's only available in the Southwest.
I think I have seen that down here somewhere.
Okay.
It's a very, very orangey soda.
Blake, what kind of pack do you use?
Horse.
I was curious. For backpacking.
Horse.
Huh?
Or mule. Yeah, pack, horse, pack, mule.
No.
Does that count? Because then you don't have to carry nothing?
Well, it depends if you have a dog. You can do a dog pack.
Yeah, but most dogs aren't going to carry more than maybe 20 pounds.
Yeah, generally most people have them carry their own. The dogs carry their own supplies, like their dog food and other things.
Well, I mean, you got to keep an eye on them, make sure they don't overheat.
Yeah, we're thinking about training Mac to be trained to go camping with us. Put him in a harness, that kind of thing.
Yeah, dragging him down the trail.
Yep. No, not going to drag him. He's going to sit on my pack.
It can be done. You just got to train him to sit up there is the problem.
I've actually met a couple that actually had their cat with them.
Yeah, I mean, they can. You can train a cat to sit there.
Yeah, the cat sits on the top of the pack and just enjoys it. Doesn't go anywhere. Just likes looking around, that kind of thing. Cliff, would you stop that?
Sorry. I'm like, I don't know why I'm playing with this thing. I'm just like, I'm not as dead as I was yesterday, but I'm still like wiped, like just done, like mentally. Here, I'll put it away.
A donkey named Cliff with saddlebags.
Yeah.
I have saddlebags for my bike.
Oh, Grace said their dog has a pack, but it carries just under 10 pounds.
Depends on the size of the dog, though.
Well, a medium to large dog can carry more, obviously, but I don't think anybody would ever take a Chihuahua on the trail.
Yeah, I've seen people take Chihuahuas. I just tell them, like, you do realize that's just a snack for a bigger animal.
Yes, or bird.
Okay.
Yeah, or a bird. We got big birds down here. We've got eagles and we've got turkey vultures, and
You got turkey vultures here, too.
snatch stuff right off the ground and fly off with it.
We actually have eagles, so eagles, not just
Yeah, I got them here.
We have golden eagles and we got bald eagles.
Excuse me.
And Jenny loves the red-tailed hawks that we have around here. So
Got those here too. Got Sparrow Hawks.
I don't know if we have those or not.
Those will migrate through our area, but I don't think we have them standardly based down here. I've seen a few every now and then, but like far and few between.
Yeah,
one
we
thing
have them in
here,
Tempe.
we have big owls. We have really, really big owls here.
We have falcons down here, which is insane.
Yeah, but those guys are fast. I'm not sure if they
I got dive bombed by one time.
Oh, those things get up at the right hawk will get up to 200 miles an hour.
And here's the thing: all I was doing is walking through my yard, but the hawk was going after a pigeon. And that pigeon,
Oh yeah, I've seen that many times.
right above me, and that hawk, all I hear is whoosh.
Yeah, you're lucky. He could have took out an eye.
Yeah, during the wintertime, there at Kiwanis Park, we got there was a 13-acre lake there. We'd see the hawks get the trout out of the lake that they plant.
Oh, when I was at East Lake with Ian, I actually saw a hawk get a fish. I missed it on camera. But I did see it happen, and it was like freaking cool. We were not, it was just, you don't see that every day, and it's cool when you see it.
No,
it's totally natural. It's supposed to be something it's probably been seen a million times. I haven't, and I thought it was cool.
No, I've seen something that's pretty rare. Is I've actually watched a largemouth bass stalk ducklings and suck it off the surface of the water.
I've seen it.
Oh yeah, it is so amazing.
No,
Everybody thinks all the fish are done. They're not.
I've seen turtles do that. Snapping turtles do that.
Turtles, the bigger ones, they'll stalk things too. But yeah, I've seen big mouth bass stalk like baby ducks, baby geese.
Mm-hmm.
And anything that's on the water, they'll snatch.
And it's only it's just the bass that do it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything else do it. Now I've heard of catfish doing it, but I've never seen that.
It was really interesting when you see a big old snapper come up from underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They'll eat anything.
Oh yes.
People don't realize it, but they do.
Yeah.
Especially when the mouth is like this big, opened up.
Mm-hmm.
It's just.
Oh yeah, you get like an adult big mouth bass, and you're looking at a 6-8 inch hole with a vacuum basically attached to it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
They just open up and stuff sucks right through there.
It's fast.
Yeah.
I
meant to put a question mark on the end of that, Grace, but I hit enter before I hit the shift question mark button.
That happens. Now, I do plan on carrying my telescopic fishing rod. I'm not sure if you knew, Jason, I gave the Daiwa one that I got from Ian back to Ian because it was a right-handed setup anyway.
Yeah.
And I like my telescopic. I don't have to worry about putting it together or taking it apart. I just and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
They do have a Eagle Claw
telescopic
one, but it's only like 5.5 feet over at Walmart. Mine is 6 feet. I like mine, so it's longer, and I can, I may not fish well, but I do like to fish.
Yeah, don't forget about that trick I taught you.
Which one?
About using the dry white fly and a bobber.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I'm not a very good fly anything. I mean, you put a worm on there, I'm happy.
No,
I don't like having to think about it.
Bluegill go crazy over it.
Where I go, there's no bluegill, only trout.
Bigger fish.
Yeah, trout probably won't go for it as well, but the bluegill, oh yeah, you're actually using the bobber as the weight to get the fly out there, and the dry fly sits on top of the water, and they just go crazy for it.
There is one pond there that does have bass, but the thing is, it's so moss covered, it's ridiculous. I mean, literally, you have to cast halfway across the pond to get open water.
Now you do a Texas rig on a sinker.
I don't know. I mean, I've only caught a smaller bass in this place, so I don't know what else I can get in there. But I have caught a few things. It's just the fact is, generally all I do is put a worm on a hook and let the worm be the weight, and just cast it out.
Yeah.
And hopefully hope for the best. And I don't care if I catch anything, as long as I catch something. If I catch something cool, awesome. If I don't, that's okay too. Oh wow! Did you see that?
Yep, I was right. I read that a second ago.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen it many times.
I've seen him do it with pigeons. When you're just, a pigeon sitting there eating whatever, the next thing you see a bunch of feathers, and there's a hawk going away with it. That's in town.
Oh, yes. Like I said, there's been times where we've been mowing, and the pigeons are just sitting there, just frolicking around. And when we see them all take off at one time, we'll start looking for the hawk to swoop down on them.
Right.
Because we knew he was coming.
We actually, when we were mowing yesterday, we had a lot of robins start going through our yard as soon as we started mowing.
Oh yeah, because the vibrations pull the worms up.
Oh, I don't know about worms, but bugs, whatever it is that they were looking for, they were going nuts. One, you walk by it, it'd fly away, basically fly a little circle and come right back where it landed.
Okay, gotcha, Grace.
And it was like really red-breasted and really round.
Oh yeah, we get the beautiful robins here. We have cardinals.
We get cardinals.
Yes,
we get hummingbirds.
Bright red here. Yeah, we got several different types here. We like watching the ones that are very iridescent.
Okay, well, I was showing this for small water lake. Ian and I found these on a roadside pickup at a trash day, a citywide cleanup, spring cleanup. I got a size 2 and a size 4. And this is the size we usually catch the trout on.
Yeah.
Size 4. And that's all we do is we tie out the hook to the string, put a worm on it, and with a bobber and toss it out. And we just wait for him to bite. Though, was it last year? It wasn't last year, but the year before last, we got up there, and about a week before we got up there, it had flooded really, really bad. And I caught something in my normal fishing spot that I'd never caught there before. Bullhead.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. In an area that's been seeded with trout, I caught 3 bullhead about that big.
Wow.
Huh.
I wonder if they
Not
were
sure.
planted in to help control the algae.
Nope. The lady who was stocking the thing, I told her about it. She goes, "Really?" Because the river flooded and it backwashed all the way up the creek,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll do that.
and they must have came up with it, and they got stuck in the little pool where I go do a lot of trout fishing.
They would have gotten pretty big in another year or two. Those things would have been about 1.5 feet.
Yeah, I mean they have minnows there and they have the trout, but they don't have a lot of anything else. I mean, no sunfish or anything like that. But the trout
Yeah,
were
it's
like
not a very good
big.
ecosystem.
Trout's about that big, so it's not
Yeah,
good pan
stockers.
size. Yeah. So I mean, I actually watched them stock it several times when I'm up there. I mean, I love just watching them toss them out and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I think to me personally, I think dumping an entire container of stockfish into water that they're not used to is very unhealthy for the fish.
They cycle it through the truck.
They actually
Not where they
pond
stock my fish at.
where they the trout farm where they get it is actually local. So they actually it's like probably like maybe 10 to 15 miles from where they release them. So they're not like they're foreign waters or anything like that. So
Yeah, when they stock the fish there on our lakes.
Fish hatchery is. I've never seen it.
yeah. Also, there's naturally occurring trout in these streams too, and they get even bigger. But I have never caught any of those. But
And those ones will fight better.
Yeah.
And when you
those
catch them,
ones
they'll
you
have
have
a
to
first
hit
in.
waders and go out there and really do some serious fishing for that. Me, I go down for the little simple pan stuff, and that's all I need. I'll get my daily catch, cook them in butter after I clean them, and just eat them.
Oh, that didn't work for squat. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong screen.
The hooks that we got. The original price. Oh wow, that's actually not bad. Look at the prices on these things.
Yeah, hooks are usually
those are
pretty
the old
cheap.
stickers.
They are
Yeah,
old
the
stickers.
Eagle
Where they
Claw.
came from, I can't tell you because it's washed out. I have no idea.
Yeah, I actually use the Gamakatsu hooks.
I've always been an Eagle Claw fan.
It's because just about everywhere stocks Eagle Claw.
Yeah.
But one thing I carry, I've showed you guys this before. The little case with got my hooks, my swivels, and stuff like that. My little sinkers. I keep that with me because that can hold a lot of hooks, a lot of sinkers, a lot of swivels, and it's got everything I basically need to do the fishing that I know how to do.
I have like 3 or 4 of those between both my tackle boxes. One of them I've had for almost as long as I've had my tackle box. But I have another one that's got 6 cells on one side and 5 on the other side, and that thing is stuffed full. If I had to go anywhere, I could just take that one container and have all the stuff I would need for fishing.
Only thing I don't carry with me is the string, but I always figured if I needed to, I could always break this down.
That's my thoughts on that one. 27 feet, single strand's all you really need.
I'm not familiar with those, Blake. Laser cut Eagle Claw bass hooks. I'm not familiar with those. Oh, he's got stuff. What do you got there, Jason?
I'm actually digging through a couple of my bags here.
Okay. Did you know about the fishing the YouTube contest that give me a second. Not JV. Give me a second.
Is it what's his name? Catfish?
No. It's a giveaway by Off the Hook.
That sounds so familiar.
And also by give me a second here. trying to remember everybody's. Sunfish King.
Sunfish King?
Yep.
No, I did not.
Size 22s are
The wicked small.
Tiny.
Yeah. I've used ones like this big, but you know where I get them? On the shore where people drop them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, I use stuff like this.
Oh, the Gamakatsus. Yeah, the straight J hooks.
Yeah, these are the 5/0.
Why so big?
My favorites are the 1/0s. Huh? Because I use like 8-inch and 10-inch robo worms.
Oh.
I use the 1/0s for the 6-inch robo worms, and then I'll go to a maybe a size 4 for the 4-inch robo worms.
Now, what would you carry in an emergency kit? A treble hook setup or what?
I don't have many treble hooks, but no, it would be all single hooks.
935.
Yeah, treble hooks. You get a good sized bass on a treble hook, and good luck getting that thing out.
Yeah, no kidding.
People are using treble hooks for trout.
Yeah, they should. Yes. You should be using single hooks for trout because if your trout's too small and you hit it with a treble hook, you have to cut the hook off. And you have to leave it in the trout's mouth.
And sometimes that doesn't help because their mouths are so small.
Yeah, if you're using eagle claws, it'll actually rust out in about a week.
Well, I only use eagle claw because that's what we can afford.
Yeah,
and you can't beat free, Jason.
No, you cannot. Oh, darn! I dropped them.
Especially brand new in the package.
Yeah.
I find those when I used to go fishing all the time. I used to find just random packs.
Well, these are the robo worms that I use here.
Was that the watermelon?
No, this is actually Morning Dawn. And that's the one I use, and I usually catch all the time on.
Okay, question. I think I discussed this before. What would you guys do if you saw a video of someone who went to a fishing spot, doesn't matter where, and had to find everything they needed to fish there?
Oh, geez, I got a lot of stuff in my creek.
Yeah, it can be done. It's easy to be done.
That is survival fishing at its closest to perfect as you can get. So you had to find the string, you had to find the whatever you're using for bait or hook, whatever you decided what kind of fish you're going to go for. Now, whether it's a catch and cook is a different matter altogether, or is it just proof of concept, catch and release?
I do proof of concept, but I mean, yeah, it can easily. You go to any local fishing area, and you're going to find everything.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, when we go, we look into places you don't think to look, where people put their gear down.
Oh yeah, right under the chair.
Yeah, or on the bench if there's a bench there. They'll drop their stuff right by the bench and everything else. Ian finds tons of lures on trees and other places, stuff like that.
I've done that. I found a $15 lure just sitting in the dirt.
Oh, Ian found lots of those.
I find them all. It's always the spoons or spinners that I find.
I like spinners, but I've never been good with any of those. Like I said, I may like fishing, but does not mean I can fish. People can tell me, "Oh, lost the camera."
No, Jason's dropping us on the floor.
Camera's down. Camera's down.
Camera down. Camera down.
Man down. Man down.
No, what are you using to hold your phone, Jason?
Jeez.
Oxygen.
Oh, right now, my oh, I see what happened here. I pulled everything down. I'm just using that little light stand right now that I got from Walmart a few months ago. The problem is I'm parking at the end of my line.
Okay, Jason, check this out. This is the cool. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
This here is really cool. See this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mine is over there.
What's really cool about this, it comes with an extra feature. It's got a Bluetooth remote.
Oh, no, mine don't have that.
No, the thing is, it goes to your phone.
Uh-huh.
And here, I'll show you. Let me get my Bluetooth set up here. Wrong one.
Well, a lot of that, Grace, isn't necessarily that they litter. It's when they're digging through their tackle boxes and they turn to do something, they dump their tackle box over, and they don't necessarily always manage to find everything because they don't carry a magnet.
Okay.
No.
So all that stuff, you kick over an inch of dirt any direction, and you lose 30, 40 hooks.
Okay.
Sinkers,
You know what?
split shots.
Right here.
They're behind me.
Let me see if I can get this to work here. You're showing me.
Can't see squat.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Try to get this thing to work here.
It's not that it's not working. It's the background lighting is overpowering your camera.
Okay.
It's whitewashing everything.
I'm just trying. I got stuff in the way. They're like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
See if I get my camera.
We can see it. Stop moving it. Hold steady, dang it.
It took my picture.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay, 2 pounds. Gotcha. So basically like fly leader.
Well, the thing is, one thing good about this, it works not just with my camera, it works with my video part of recording too. So you can start.
I gotta go dark for a moment.
But here's another really cool thing is that I'm not sure if you can see this or not. Give me a second. It allows me to turn up my volume more remotely.
Huh.
So, which is kind of cool.
Some of my small boxes that has all my flies. I'm gonna have to remember that for next week.
And do this and just hit record. And it's recording right now.
That is cool.
You hit stop.
What's the distance? What's the distance can you do that with?
I
Does
don't
it
know.
say?
I've never really. I could try. Let me try with Jenny.
Yeah, I'm talking about like 25, 50 meters.
Let me. I'm just going to walk across the ropes now because this is just a little teeny little Bluetooth controller.
Well, if it's going to be Bluetooth, yeah, you're going to be lucky to get 30 feet.
Okay, would you look at the screen, love? You see yourself?
Yep.
Is it recording?
Yes.
What's it doing now?
It's not doing anything. Not recording. Now it's recording.
No. The volume thing come up? You see a bar. It is.
No.
That's right, probably all we got. But you can switch it over to and it does work. I mean, for what I'm using it for, Jason, when I'm on the trail or something like that, it's perfect. And I use that in conjunction with the with this holder, which I got that I saw that Bearded Eagle had, along with this stand, which both of them, by the way, together was like $20.
$20 for that? Wow.
For both, yeah.
You got the instructions with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should tell you how far you should be able to get. Oh.
Give me a second. Okay, that's the tripod mount. Where's my box for the other one?
That'd be awesome to do in my range.
Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out where I put it. I know I haven't thrown it away.
Because I can always check and see what's working with my optics.
Let me take a look. I have them all both together right here by my chair. So
yeah.
I didn't know about the Bluetooth controller until Ian showed me. He was playing around with it.
That is cool. There's like $20 for that.
No, $20 for both the phone mount was $5, and the tripod deal was $15.
Oh wow!
And that was at Walmart.
Put a link up for that. Yeah, put a link up for
Give me a
that.
second. I'm trying to find the
Yeah.
box. I can show you.
Well,
Okay.
just a reminder.
Not anytime soon. I'd have to renew my fishing license first, and then maybe consider a day where I can go. But I don't know. I fish, and I'll fish all day long and not catch a single thing.
Yeah, I got the box. Okay, hold on. I found the.
I do, Grace. I have a fishing pond not 15 minutes from my house.
Okay, this is it right here.
Okay. Okay.
He got himself a multi-pod. Multi-pod. Yes, they know.
Yep.
It's a multi-pod.
Here, let me do this.
That's funny. Yeah. That's cool. So I gotta look for that. Okay.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah,
And
in the instructions, they'll say how far it can go.
There's the instructions, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Stuck on there, so that's awesome.
It just says rechargeable wireless shutter remote. It doesn't give a distance. I had instructions with it, but Ian opened this stuff up for me in the back of the van, and I don't know where everything is at the moment. I know it's here.
Are in the back
I'm
of
just
the van.
not sure where here is.
I'll look it up online. They'll have the specs in the description on it.
It's just a Bauer multipod. Let's see if I can find it. It's on. I got it at Walmart.
Yeah, I mean, I can look for it on Walmart and get the specs in the description for it.
Let's see here. Yeah, here it is. Let's see if I can find some more. $14.88 is how much I paid for it.
$14.88. Okay.
And it's got a rechargeable remote, and it comes with a little charge USB micro USB. It just says hands-free on wireless Bluetooth remote.
I'll be back in a bit, folks. I'm going to go get desanded.
Okay.
All right.
I would actually probably have to go to the Bauer website to find out if there is a actual distance on those.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Bauer has a website of their own or not. I know Amazon carries them.
Yeah, I'll probably end up doing it through Amazon.
Oh, found the Bauer. I'm not sure if that's it or not. A PDF owner's manual. Okay, here it is. Okay, instruction manual PDF. Okay, I got the PDF. I think. I am looking for it, so bear with me here.
Yeah, my last video was from my phone at 50 yards, and I actually had to zoom in my camera onto that, film it, and then I had to zoom into it and edit it through that. That's why it was so blurry.
I'm trying to find the manual that they want me to use. I can't figure it out. What's going on?
Oh no.
I'm just trying to read the manual. I don't want to download it.
Yeah. Most Bluetooths I've come across is usually 30 feet.
I'm looking, but I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah. The cheapest thing I'd be able to find is the Tacticam, and I can't afford those prices right now.
It says look for a download thing, and I'm looking and I'm not finding anything.
I'll dig around for it. I'll find it.
If you do, send it to me. Let me know.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no idea. Well, I could actually. Okay. Oh man, I don't know. Well, they got replaceable ones. Bauer USA. There we go. Let's go to their website. It might be on theirs.
It's one of the emails I've been looking for.
That one doesn't have the remote. Okay. Okay, they have a different one. It's about max distance, about 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay. That's typical for Bluetooth.
Yeah. So that's just after the Bauer USA website. So
yeah, I could probably increase
still
the
a really
distance by
nice little
using
setup because you can use it as, like I said, you can use it as a tripod, as I showed you.
Mm-hmm.
And let me get back down here and show you guys back here. And it becomes a selfie stick when you need it to.
Yeah.
Which is
Or
kind
a
of
really
nice.
simple, really easy tripod.
Well, the thing is, I would use it more like in the little small version,
Yeah.
like right here. That's all I would use it for, like that, in small cases and everything. And I would use it in conjunction with this particular clamp for my phone. Because,
yeah, I got a nice clamp for my phone too.
Yeah, because I don't have to worry about it hitting my buttons on my phone when I'm trying to record. And that way, I'm also not worried about it cracking or anything like that because I can make it as big as I need to in order to fit my phone. And it actually has another option, which is really cool too, which I'll show you in a second once I get this clamped down. Okay. As you can see, I got my phone on here.
Mm-hmm.
But loosening up this here in the back allow me to
rotate it. Yeah.
Allow me to turn it, then tighten it down.
Mm-hmm.
I can move
You're
it
pushing
sideways.
the button. Yeah.
So
yeah, having your phone that far off will make it off balance too, easy to fall over.
Yeah, but I can adjust it to where I can have it where it wouldn't push my buttons on my power button or anything like that because that makes it really tough.
Yeah, yeah. Mine, I can center mine on mine, pretty easy.
Well, that's what I just did with mine.
Yeah, yeah. Mine's close to what yours is. I showed you mine 2 weeks ago.
And I like the fact that it clamps down where it won't fall out.
Yeah, and mine's made out of metal.
This one actually fits my my big Bauer tripod and my little this thing, and it also fits my Gorilla Pod. So that's always good. But like I said, this is $15.99 just for the tripod, the multi-pod, and the clamp was only $4.88.
Yeah, I already got the clamp and everything else already.
I do have a my bigger one is adjustable.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
On the leg stands, like Grace is saying. So, what is Cliff doing down there?
He had to take off and go do something. I think he went to the bathroom.
And he's still texting. No, they sell. This is the one that came with it, the little Bluetooth thing. It's got an on-off switch, and it's rechargeable, as you can see there. But they do have on the Bauer USA site a bigger version of this, which is, it's okay, but it depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm looking for something that's a little bit better than 30 feet. 30 feet is a big advantage for what I'm doing.
Well, I understand that.
Yeah.
I don't think this would work with your any GoPros either, though, because they're not Bluetooth run. They're run by Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So.
No, and I don't have Wi-Fi out there.
On my phone I have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But it clips. You can clip it right onto your thing here.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, and you just use it to hold. You put your thumb on there and start it and stop it, that kind of thing, like you would with a regular selfie stick. But
that would make it a lot easier for me too.
Yeah. The only issue I've had so far that I've seen anyway is the little ball joint that everything sits on. It sometimes can come loose, but I think that's to be expected. But I'm going to be using this with both my GoPro and my phone. But my GoPro is going to be for like short little burst type stuff over my phone, which are going to be like for longer videos. Yeah. Because that way I don't have to worry about stopping and starting, that kind of thing. Though with the Bluetooth option, it does allow me to do that. So that gives me a little bit more versatility. So this is basically what I'm bringing with me, other than my my head mount for my GoPro for getting trail shots as I'm hiking. My phone's going to be doing the close-up face stuff, where I'm, but both of them are going to allow me to talk to the camera and so forth, which is really cool. Because I've got the mount which I can put on that stand, which works for both. I got both covered. I think Jenny decided to head off to bed, so I'll be right back, Jason.
All right, I gotta be going here in a few minutes anyway. So
so can you hold the fort down until I get back?
All righty.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Anybody out there got any tips on how to remote a camera that's less expensive than the Tacticam or anything else like that? Shout it out. Yeah, the only thing I can afford right now is the ONN from Walmart. And you know what? This stuff's been working great so far. So anybody else have any remote cameras? Well, he's taking his time, isn't he? Anybody got any other questions? Let me see if my chat stopped. Might happen. Nope. Nobody's chatting anything. Boy, it sounds like a lot of crickets in here. Hey, Cliff, what are you doing now? You totally missed it, Grace.
I'm back. Jenny is officially.
Yeah, no. Oh, well, that's good.
Hey, I'm only a minute late. Sorry.
Yeah, well, no, I got a couple more minutes because I got to finish my coffee first. I don't want to waste it.
Okay.
I still got about like a quarter of a cup left.
That's okay, Grace. We actually, we're doing pretty good. We got about 5 people in here anyway, which is really surprising. No,
Yeah, like I said, I was just telling. Yeah, I was just telling them. The only thing I can afford right now is the stuff from Walmart called the ONN, the On. And so far, I've had good luck with them so far. They've been holding up very well, even after I've dropped them. They've gotten wet. My tripods, my holders, a lot of my straps and everything else, they've been holding up pretty well.
Well, here's the Bauer controller with my GoPro frame.
Yeah.
That way I can talk to the camera and do my intros and stuff like that. So that's not too bad. Yeah, we got lucky when we looked at this one, and we discovered if you press and hold this button down, it controls the volume.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, especially when you're doing video.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure. I mean, I discovered that part by accident when I was doing my recording, just testing it. But I guess you're going to find out if you need to turn the volume down or anything like that.
Oh yeah, it's you just have to play with it for a little while to figure it all out, or read the instructions.
Yeah, but the fact is, you can like my here. Let's see if I can show you. Come on. Now you go from there recording.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, if I can get 50 yards, I'd be ecstatic.
Well, the best you can do is 10 with this one.
Yeah, 10 yards. Yeah.
But with my
There's nothing wrong with 10 meters
too, so that's something you could consider too. Now, could you imagine you hook? Oh no, actually, that would work with my GoPro because it is voice activated. You use walkie-talkies and have it near your GoPro. You could be over on the other end with your whatever you're using, and one of your walkie-talkies, and then say GoPro start recording, and it would hear your voice, and start recording.
And how much does that run?
How much is you got a pair of walkie-talkies?
Oh yes, I do.
And like the GoPro I have is the GoPro Hero 7 Silver. We could test it. I don't know how well it would work, but we could always test to see if that would actually work. And if it does, there's your option right there.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah, I was just wondering how much the GoPro Silver is. 7.
I didn't buy mine. It was bought for me. Give me a second. So right now, they're running about at Walmart $269.
$269.
But gearfocus.com has them for $150. Macari has them at $162. eBay has them at $186. And I don't know what they have them on an actual GoPro website. I'm not sure how much they're going for. Because they're showing the 10 right now, and that's their biggest seller.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they have the 7s available.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't really decided which one I really want to go with yet. I like all the views and stuff from the Tacticam.
You gotta put the dog
Right.
where she touches too tight.
Right.
Right. That's good.
Yeah, because they got the part that goes on your scope, which actually work better than the side shots for the GoPros. It's more
Right.
stable because of the kick, the jarring.
Okay, right now I'm looking at the GoPro Hero 8, which allows for live streaming and stuff. It's going for $294.
Really, I might have to do both systems.
Love you, brother.
Nobody. If Amanda was there, she would have had to go change her pants.
Yep.
Well, I have returned, obviously.
No, this is the Ghost of Future Past. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, getting ready to blast you.
It looks like, you know what it looks like? Star Trek.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, it's one of the.
Is that the Enterprise or the Enterprise A, B, C, or bloody D?
NCC 1701. Actually, to be honest, depending on how you look at it, could look like a really, really shocked dude.
You know, it looks like one of the robots from Star Wars.
Oh, the droids.
Yeah, one of the
Battle
droids.
Yeah, no, it's the cover. It's the plug cover off of my plug for my heat lamp.
Oh, the other one was it Crow from Mystery Science Theater 3000?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Okay.
God, yes.
I had to pull a good one out there.
Or Knifey from Futurama.
No, I'm not a fan.
No. Roberto?
Yes.
No clue.
He's
The robot devil.
Half orange, orangish red robot that always stabs everybody.
Oh yeah.
But
now we think we came
one.
up with an idea, Cliff, for Jason to record his shots from a distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gets me a little bit closer.
Cliff.
Shots from a distance?
No, Cliff. What can you do with my GoPro from way over there where you're at?
Make Colin mad?
No. Okay.
GoPro on or GoPro start recording.
Yeah,
Yep.
every time he has that thing, when he turns it on, I'll do it, and he like it just does it.
No, here's the plan though. For him to use this, walkie-talkies. Have one walkie-talkie near the camera.
GoPro, start recording.
And it's recording.
Yep.
GoPro, stop recording.
GoPro, stop recording.
Yeah, it didn't hear me the second. It always hears me say start, but it never hears me say stop.
But the thing is, I figured if it works like this.
Recording again?
No, it's not recording. It's almost dead, actually.
No. That's
but
why.
it would work with a walkie-talkie setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way he could record whatever he's doing from a distance without having to worry about starting and stopping.
Yeah, pushing the record button. Log back.
I'm not sure if I'm sure the other series, the 8s, the 9s, and the 10s are also voice activated as well. So it's something you can consider.
Now, does that one vibrate when you turn it on? Voice command?
Oh, not voice. No. I first turned it on.
I know they got. I know they got the remotes that you can start recording off and on. I know that.
No, it beeps. It doesn't vibrate.
Yeah.
But it's an option you can consider. But unfortunately, they only record 8 minutes at a time or so.
Depends on the GoPro.
On this one, it's 8 minutes.
I think it's because your GoPro hates
time.
Huh? What was that,
What's
Cliff?
the total record time?
I don't know.
No, what I said is I think your GoPro hates you. That's why it only records 8 at a time.
No, it's standard. It's one of the things people complain about the most.
Huh. I guess that's why most of them have like 5 or 6 or like 3 or 4 different GoPros so they can record multiple things at once.
My thing is showing everything upside down. What the heck?
Yeah, you got to have a setting inverted somewhere in there.
Yeah, here's my camera. See, my camera is up. Right.
Yeah.
Right? It's upside down.
Yeah, that's a setting that you got an inverted setting in there, or they put the lens in backwards.
No, I've never had an issue until recently.
Yeah, it's got to be a setting then.
Or a software glitch.
Oh, that'd be a terrible software glitch because then you'd have to film everything on the GoPro upside down.
Yeah.
It started doing it when I was doing my fishing video for when I was fishing in the creek, and it hasn't really fixed itself since. I'm not sure what was going on. I had everything set up right, and the next thing I know, when I go to watch it, everything is upside down. I go, what the heck?
Yeah, you must have accidentally pushed inverted.
But I don't know. Right now, it's frozen.
Well, it's because your battery's almost dead.
I'm trying to find my charger, so give me a moment.
But yeah, I had that. Like I said, I had that same issue. I recorded one of the videos outside in the yard as a 10-minute video, and when I went to look at it, everything was sideways. And I'm like, why is my video sideways when my phone was horizontal the whole time? But it just, every once in a while, the record system just decides it wants to be weird.
It's doing something.
Yeah, it's just, you must have accidentally bumped it or something.
I'm not sure.
Well, those things are fairly shock proof. Like, they've got a good shock rating.
I'm trying to find see if I can get this thing to show up.
My problem, Cecilia, isn't as detrimental as Colin's. Like, it filmed his whole video upside down. But mine is just, for some reason, it's sideways. I mean, I can still technically post the video, but everybody's just going to have to watch it sideways. Which I know,
or even
for me myself, I hate watching sideways videos.
Just rotate it in editing.
I don't edit my videos.
Oh. I have to with mine because there's such a long gap in between stuff.
Yeah, I've been trying to film anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes most. So I have slightly higher video retention or watch retentions.
Yeah, like I said, I got a lot more in 17 seconds than I have in any of my other videos.
Sometimes you can.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing what 17 seconds does.
Film-wise, yes. Other aspects, not necessarily.
Yeah.
But we're not going there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Colin's weird.
I know, but I accept that.
We're all weird in one way or another.
I tilted my camera and the back screen turned. I'm just trying to figure out how does that do that? Whether
I'm telling you, there's a random setting in there you hit, bump, did something with, and can't undo it. Eye roll.
It's probably in rotate.
I'm looking.
Oh, a great craft commented.
Oh.
It's fixed.
I think I got it. Landscape lock is what it's called.
Ah, okay. Landscape instead of portrait.
Yeah. So now it won't. I have it set for up and down, so it won't turn on me anymore. So there. Get it.
Is it like an auto rotate?
I could have it where it's all the ways upside down.
Uh-huh.
You know, like say if I have it in a car or what have you, and or you can turn it off. I had it set to off apparently, and so I did it to
Hi, Jeff.
up. Welcome back, Jeff. And I'm now connected to the USB. I don't know what else I can,
My first big purchase I need to do is I need to get an updated PC.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'll be able to do that for me for Christmas.
What kind are you thinking?
I'm not sure what I'm going to get. I just need to make sure I get Windows Live.
Well, I
Something
got
like that.
Mine is a very like 4 or 5 year old gaming computer.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to purchase a new one. I don't know if I want to get a PC or a laptop. I don't know yet.
Here it is.
Laptops take up less space, but you can do more with a desktop than you can with a laptop.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because most laptops come with a base standard. It's usually 16 to 32 memory, and that's pretty much baseline for it.
Yeah, no, I need to get something with a little bit better memory. And so I was thinking about maybe just a PC. I can set it up in the living room, edit in there. I don't have good enough climate control here inside my shop.
I'm actually unloading my last video I did at the Picker Nose is on here with Ian, and I have not moved it anywhere yet.
Oh, jeez.
It's still on here. So now I got to figure out where I want to put it.
JCT, Harvey.
I know I have a thing for just a GoPro setup. I'm not sure. Do I have it on this one? Nope. Oh, yeah, I guess this is it. And paste them all those.
Yeah, like I said, I did one video. I edited on the PC. The whole works. And I can't upload it worth diddly squat at all. I've tried it
Speed's
a
too low
couple
to
of times.
upload, or?
No, it does fine when I'm editing. It just won't load to YouTube because the program's too old. It's the Windows Live 7, and they want me to upgrade to a 10.
Don't.
Nope.
So I can guarantee you right now, the minute you upgrade that computer to 10, your computer's going to crash, and that'll be it.
Just like that. But no, yeah, on top of that, I wanted to just get a new one. I tried sending it to my phone, redo it on my phone, and I've tried to do it several times. And I get halfway through the video, sound cuts out, and there's no more sound.
Oh, that's bummer.
Oh, it is. No, I've tried doing it through the USB port. I've tried sending it through emails, the whole works. And every time, it's the same thing.
Can you Bluetooth the file over to your phone and then upload it from your phone?
Nope, I don't have Bluetooth on the piece on the laptop.
Oh,
I've got Bluetooth.
That is
on mine.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll record with that little remote thing I got, but I bet it could.
They should have, if you have a USB port or whatnot, they should have a data transfer cable that should be able to transfer the data from your computer to your phone.
Yeah, I tried that.
Looking at that. That might work.
I've tried it and it won't do it.
Oof.
Yeah, I said I get halfway through the video, no sound. I mean, it sounds perfect, and I get about 2 minutes into it, and I got like 3 minutes after that, 4 minutes after that, no sound.
Interesting. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely sounds like a programming issue, not the out of date issue, more or less.
Yeah, like I said, it was yeah, I recorded off the phone, put it on the PC, edited everything, and then I couldn't get it to upload through there, so I transferred over to the phone.
Thanks for coming.
I even tried to transfer to my tablet, and nothing.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like, oh, really?
This sounds like a corrupt sound, like the sound file when it transferred or when they were doing it. It just seems like it corrupted.
Yeah.
Okay. At least I know what's wrong with mine now. I can at least make it work like the way I want it to.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. It's like 22.
I didn't realize it was called landscape mode.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah. Well, at least I have a short day tomorrow, so.
All right.
All right, folks. I'll see everybody. Have a good night, and I'll see everybody next week.
Jason. Thank you for
Yes,
coming.
sir. Take care, brother. Have a good one.
All right. Good night.
And I have a feeling Colin will probably call it here shortly. In about half an hour or so.
Yeah, it's getting close. I got enough time in me for another 40 minutes or so.
I don't, unfortunately.
Last night was a little bit much for me. But then we were 2.
Dude, I was up to like 12 people last night.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I know, and I was like, dude, I'm like, I was like, I appreciate everybody here that has been listening to me ramble for like the last hour and a half straight.
Hey, we ramble to each other more often than not.
Oh yeah,
I was just that's all that matters,
last night, man.
You were sauced pretty good last night, though.
Actually, I was still quite sober.
Compared to me, you were soused.
Compared to you, yeah, I was 3 shits to the wind.
I just don't care for alcohol anymore.
Yeah, I gotta finish this bottle at some point. Otherwise, I'm gonna have wasted $20, and it's just gonna be sitting here.
Most of the alcohol I got was free, so I didn't have to pay for any of it.
Yeah, I still got about a half a bottle to go, so about another 12 shots, 12 to 20 shots.
Well, let's see here. Like I was talking to Jason about, I'm going to the Watch Your Flea Market next week, and I'm thinking about going live via StreamYard. That way, I could avoid the problems I had last time when I went straight through YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube a cluster trying to figure it. I had brand new webcam, like literally the one I use now, brand new webcam. I just bought it, and YouTube said cannot detect your camera. And I looked at YouTube. I said, "The heck you mean you can't detect my camera? I have 5 USB ports on this stupid computer, and none of them would register." And I'm just like, why?
Well, that's why I like StreamYard makes a big difference. So what I'll probably do is go live for about an hour and borrow Ian's second phone and read the chats and see what people want me to try to find while I'm there.
Yeah, well, like I said, I went to that family indoor flea market thing, and it's kind of like set up the same way like Picker's Nose is.
Right.
But more condensed. There's not a lot of space. Everything is just packed in there.
Right.
And I legit only found 3 pieces of cast iron, and I guarantee 2 of them were stolen from Chili's.
Probably.
Because it's those like oval shaped pans,
like the one I got from Johnny,
that come with that little red cloth gripper,
right?
Or like Denny's, or like old school Denny's like sizzling grill ones. Even had the
Sizzler,
wooden,
for that matter.
They even had the wooden plank that those pans sit in.
Oh wow!
So I guarantee somebody either worked in that building and snagged a few, or some pissed off customer just walked out with it.
Probably.
And then the only other thing I found, this is going to be hilarious, cast iron corn pan.
Cornbread?
The cornbread corn-shaped pan.
That's what I got for Johnny. I'm just waiting to send it to him, but
I saw that one and I was like, you got to be kidding me. I was actually tempted to buy it again.
You still buy it. That's the thing is. Now, if I could figure out a way to do cornbread on the trail, that'd be awesome.
Cornbread's hard. You really need to bake it. I mean, you can do it in a cast iron pan, but you have to have a lid.
Dutch oven would work. No problem.
Smaller Dutch oven, because I have I think it's a 10-inch skillet and 1 box of cornbread, barely made cornbread that thick.
It doesn't have to be super thick to be good, though.
No, I know. It was great. I soaked it with butter and ate it with honey in like 2 days. Me and my mom ate that whole thing.
Right. That's for the trail. So I'm going to figure that part out later. But what about that other thrift shop that I saw in the picture that's just down the road?
Oh, yeah. I saw that one. It's just a thrift store. It's basically no different than like a Goodwill.
Yeah, but I found stuff at Goodwill. People throw the weirdest things, to Goodwill. I got my Griswold pan from there for $2. You can't really beat that price. I found my tripod for $3.
Yeah, I don't know. I usually don't have the motivation or mental fortitude to.
In other words, the inclination.
Yeah, I'm just usually most places like that.
That's my deal, not yours.
I'll do antique shops, because sometimes you can find some really nifty stuff in antique shops.
That's where I got my my little crock, my little cast iron pot.
Yeah, honestly, Grace, it actually turned out real well. The bottom had just the right amount of crisp to it. It wasn't burnt. And like it literally I turned the pan sideways and the whole thing just slid right out.
That's a good pan.
Oh, that pan needs to be completely redone. I keep telling them, I'm like, when you guys do another oven clean, throw that cast iron pan in there, clean it.
Yeah. One of the things I like about having the electric stove, you do have a self-cleaning oven mode.
Yep, most of them do.
Yeah, and you can I was planning on putting some of my worst pans in there. I don't like lodges, because newer lodges are just so rough. They're not even close to being ready, even though they say pre-seasoned. They're not.
They pre-spray them with a seasoner spray when they ship them out, but other than that, Do you have to season those? They even tell you in the instructions when you get them to season your pan.
Yeah. What about there's a guy who, I'm not sure if it's either on TikTok or YouTube here, who polishes them, the pans.
Why would I want to see myself in my own cast iron?
No, he gets it smooth and still seasoned and everything, and it.
See, my take on that would be the rough spots on that pan is where all the seasoning would sit, so everything, it would like soak into the metal.
I wouldn't know.
Jeff, it should tell you on the bottom of that pan, on that Dutch oven, what size it is. It should be stamped right on the bottom of it.
Mine's a Stanport Dutch oven. And
that's just weird. Never thought Stansport even made Dutch ovens.
Yeah, here, I'll get it. It's in the kitchen.
12 quart. I was gonna say, if you had a 12 quart Dutch oven pan, that thing would probably weigh about 60 pounds because that is huge. So you're probably closer to the 6 to 8 quart variety on that one then. So the lid has a 12 on it, which means it's a 12-inch pot. So that's probably, that's most likely the 8 quart version. Although, if you really want to find out, dude, bust it out, set it on the counter, start filling it with water. Just get a 1 quart pit. Yeah, see that's a 12 quart right there. Colan is a massive one. I think that's 14 or 16 inches across.
Yeah. I got this one at a TSC, Tractor Supply Company. And when I was looking at these things, I wanted one that could do everything I needed it to do.
You make enough stew in that to feed like 6 people.
I generally do when I'm at reenactments.
Yeah.
Because we don't do just our family.
No, when you do those, you're literally in an entire community. It's
yeah. Because just because we put something in a pot to cook, say, oh, can I add this? Can I add this? Or just you have this, and we just like everybody throws something in, and then you feed more people that way. At one event, it was a Renaissance fair up in Sioux City, Iowa. We started off with 4 people, my wife, myself, my son, and a friend. And before we got done making supper, we had enough food for 24 people.
Good Lord.
And we fed 24 people because people were bringing stuff to add. They went to the store and brought back food to add, and including pork chops, by the way. So we had lots of food that day. Everybody ate well, and not everybody had to foot the bill.
Jeff wants you to hold that cast iron up again. Yeah, for that oven has the longest little stubby legs. Looks like
They work though. I have no issues with them.
I'm all itchy. All right, well, Jeff, when you get a chance to bust that out, go measure the depth of it. But honestly, if you really want to find out, I'm pretty sure it's stamped on the bottom. It should tell you.
Let me take a look at mine.
Oh, remember, you said yours was a... Yeah, his is a 12 quart. That's a huge pot.
Mm-hmm.
That thing's probably 14 or 16 inches straight across. It's a huge
it's
pot.
Heavy.
That thing looks like it's about 8 inches deep. Do what?
Well, I've used it a lot. And look at how deep the lid is. I mean, yes, it's got, pieces of,
charcoal.
Charcoal.
Yeah. But that's the whole purpose of a Dutch oven is so you can put coals on top and cook top and bottom.
Exactly. We've made cobblers in there, and we've made cakes in there, all kinds of things.
Dude, that thing would make a huge shepherd's pie.
Oh, yeah. It has not made that yet, but that's one of our plans. We also have a hand forged tripod that we could use to hang that puppy.
Nice. You should use rebar. This is the easiest thing to do because rebar already
this
has
was not made of rebar, but it's better. It's really like that big around, and the poles are 6 feet long.
Oh wow!
The reason I have it for 6 feet long for a reason.
Oh yeah, you have the steel tripod hanger.
Well, we have a grill. We can hang ours off a grill off of it, or pots off of it, whatever. Coffee, definitely. But we can either have it set up as a tripod or 2 eye poles. It's got little eyelets that you can run a skewer crank one across the center of it and do it that way. But this way, you won't have to worry about it falling over, stability's sake, or anything like that.
Yeah.
I've actually had to use my post hole driver to drive these things.
Hey, Meow, how's it going? Good to see you again.
Hey, about time. Been waiting.
Meow's in and Meow's out.
Meowsers.
Yesterday on mine.
We were discussing cast iron right now, but no, when I get my cast iron, I look for things that can be used for just more than just one thing. Like my little pot, probably about a pint, maybe not even a quart, but it works really well for a can of soup, and that's what's really great about it. And she fell asleep watching you last night.
Like I said, dude, I went like 5.5. I would have gone 6 hours, but I was wiped mentally and physically.
Oh, remember when I was doing those and I did my 6 hour? I didn't realize I did it. I didn't. Mine wasn't even seemed like it was that long because I was only going to do like a 3-hour live. And then the next thing I knew, it was like 1:00 in the morning. I was like, oh, smacks. We've done that. Yeah. You and I have done that. We were just sitting there talking.
Yep.
We were discussing backpacking earlier with the backpacks and stuff we would carry and what kind of backpacks. We've discussed fishing stuff for a while. We've discussed GoPro accessories and camera accessories for a while. He's turned off my GoPro and turned it back on a couple times.
Yeah, his GoPro listens to me somehow better more than it does him. I don't know why.
Well, right now I'm downloading. So don't mess with it. I'm trying to download the library off my GoPro.
GoPro dance a jig.
GoPro flip him off.
GoPro moon your host.
Right now I am checking to see how I'm doing on my downloads and stuff like that.
Sorry, folks.
I don't have that one going yet. That's not that one. Where is it at? I don't know. It's somewhere. I'm still downloading. That's all I know. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's done. Oh, that's cool.
You want to hear something really random that technically actually makes sense?
What's that?
From the time you fall asleep to the time you wake up, technically you're buffering.
Yep. Resetting.
Yeah, you're buffering.
You're in reset mode.
Actions froze. Oh no, here we go again. And apparently life is just one long trip between hospital visits.
Now, if you want to see the backpack, Meow, I can pull it right here. It's right over here. So
pull it out, get it now, get it.
Okay,
now.
Pardon me while I whip this out. Sorry, Blazing Saddles.
Excuse me while I don't kiss that guy.
Here's my pack. It's an Ascend backpack.
Meow.
And it's a 70-liter pack. I have currently, most of my gear is in my day pack, but currently I have a 3-liter water bladder in here. even though it recommends only using a 2-liter, I use a 3 because I go through a lot of water. I have a
thirst is real.
Yeah, definitely. The backpack, the sleeping bag that I use is a Walmart cool weather sleeping bag. Because generally you don't have to worry about heat where I'm at or cold. So that lightweight is the way to go. And I use a French Army Commando 2 backpacking tent. It's just a repurposed military surplus one that I have adapted to work for what I need it for. And I use my hiking poles and stuff to help lower the weight and some other stuff, other modifications I've done to it. So it works really well for me. I still got to get some supplies, a lot of supplies, from sanitation to food to and more battery packs because I misplaced my second battery pack, which really freaking sucks.
On that one, I'd like to address Meow's question. She says have a frame in it. I ask because I wonder if a framed pack is better or not.
Mine
Most
is
times,
an internal
yes.
frame. It's an
Most
internal
times-
frame, and I like that better because it doesn't get in the way. Because I generally have used my packs, but that's one reason I use a 2-person tent for myself. Is that I use to hold my legs up. I have to sleep with my legs up. It just heart condition thing. And in the past, I've actually used my pack as a pillow. I do have a backpacking pillow that I do use. If you guys want to see that one, that's actually pretty cool. And I got it for like $5 at a roadside flea market. I've showed it off here before. It is very comfortable. It's very compact. It depends on what you're doing. I mean, I'm going to be on the trail officially 4 nights. During the days, I'm going to be trying to traverse every single trail up at Yellow River. And if you're wondering where Yellow River is, it's in northeastern Iowa. And it's a man-made forest.
I was going to say, I would assume it's in the ground.
Ha ha ha. It's a man-made forest that was built planted in the 20s and 30s by civil engineering. I'm not sure which part. It's up by Prairie du Chien, right across, near Marquette, Iowa, and Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. And as for my internal frame being better or worse, I've had both. And the internal frame ones takes up less space in your tent or wherever if you have a vestibule or whatever you're using to sleep in, it doesn't get in the way, and a little bit more flexibility when you're wearing it. Yeah. It hugs you better, I would think.
I was going to say, it depends on the situation. For like day camps, you can go with a backpack that doesn't have an internal frame. You won't need it because you're not going to take out that much stuff. Long haul, internal frame works better.
Well, I've got the day pack that I won from Jason McDaniel.
Yeah.
That I'll be carrying with me. But I'm not sure if I should carry it on the trail because I probably won't need it on the trail. But I could use it for. I'm trying to debate on whether to take it because if I want to take a day pack, I take my regular day pack.
Yeah, Grace, on that one, it really, honestly, for my opinion, it depends on the situation. For the most part, I'd rather have a internal frame versus no frame because that internal frame is going to give your bag rigidity and it's going to keep it from potentially wanting to pull your back and shoulders out as opposed to if you're walking around with a 70-liter bag with no internal frame, you're gonna, by the time you get to where you're going, even if it's a 3-hour trip, your back is going to be fragged.
Not just your back. The straps are going to be cutting into your shoulders.
Your hips are going to be killing you too because there's you don't have the option. Even if you have the load lifters, it doesn't matter. You're not pulling anything up. All you're doing is pulling the weight onto your shoulders. You're not,
because you want the weight off your shoulders, but on your hips. That's why you have the hip belt. And I'm a firm believer in the internal frame backpacks. It just something less to get in the way. Hey, stop that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm like I said, dude, I'm like dead. I went to bed at like 4:30 again this morning.
We
Got
got
up at
16 more minutes. Hold on for 16 more minutes.
I'm trying. I just like I said, I was out in the sun all day, 80 degrees or 82 degrees, no cloud cover, and like I mean, as you guys can see, that's
Meow. I've only been backpacking officially for about 5 or 6 years. Ever since I had my heart attack, I decided to switch things up, and I started doing stuff more outdoors. And this is before I even did my channel, to be honest. So it was right about the same time I started my channel. It was about when I started doing backpacking. And make sure when you get a pack, you go to someplace that will help fit you for your pack. Buying one online is fine, but knowing what your body type requires makes a big difference in your packs.
Yeah. Most packs
if you're chubby, like we are, yeah, we could be two fat guys in the woods pretty much. That's what what it would be like for us.
Yeah. But again, for most of those packs,
that's the way it works.
Yeah, most of those packs, they are adjustable. They have a height adjustment on the backside.
Yeah, here, I'll show you.
Where the straps connect. So you can change if you have a large back, but you have a small frame, you can change the frame to a small size. Yep.
You can see here, it's let's see. It says small, medium, and then large. And this is all Velcro. You can adjust this up or down. I have it up for large because I have a long torso. And the hip belt does slide in and out. It is Velcroed in and strapped in. But you can exchange it to make it fit you better. Lumbar support makes a big difference on your packs. I wish I could show it to you better because I have to hold it up higher than my head right now.
We'll be back in just a moment.
And I have in here, I have a plastic plate for rigidity to help with the back support. Also, the supports here and over here help with airflow, which keeps it cooler when you're walking around. So this is my pack. It's not fancy, but it works for me. I went to Bass Pro, which is basically the same because they both are owned by the same company. So mine is a company brand from Bass Pro, Ascend. Mine is the MS 4400, which is the 70-liter pack. It cost me, when I bought it brand new, $150. It took me a couple months to figure out which one I wanted. I went with a non-main brand kind because I figured I'd get more bang for my buck. Because if I would have bought something like from REI, Marmot, or whoever the other bigger backpacking companies, backpack manufacturers, I would have had to pay through the nose to get a pack that fit me proper. But I went with a store brand, and it works just fine. Now, I would not suggest getting something from Outdoor Products, which is a Walmart brand.
Oh, you mean Ozark Trail?
No, the backpacking ones are Outdoor Products.
Oh, wow.
Not Ozark, Yeah.
Yeah, but Ozark Trail is basically owned by Walmart.
So does Outdoor Products, I think.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Give me a second here.
Within exception, there are some products from like Ozark Trail that are they're exceptionally good. Don't get the tents. The tents will screw you over.
Yeah. Ignore the tents.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find one of their bigger backpacks.
Their tents generally. Nope. I do not have a site to purchase stuff.
Neither do I.
I don't have enough of a following for it to even matter on my channel. I'm barely over 500. So, yeah, unless I hit like suddenly 100,000 subs all in like the next week, website would be pointless. I have no merch.
No. I've been wanting to get merch. I want to get stickers. I've been looking at getting stickers. I'm waiting to hear back from Carol to she's going to colorize my my logo, and I'm going to see if about adding the outdoors underneath to make it a little bit really cool looking and everything. I do have a list of stuff that I use off of Amazon, but I don't buy strictly from Amazon because some of the stuff I get are thrift store finds because I carry MSR brands, but I found every bit of those. I do use MSR pretty much a lot of the gear I have is MSR stuff. But
sorry, that was supposed to be Coleman. Not Coolman. I must have hit an extra O in there. But yeah.
Colan
well, it depends, Grace. Sometimes you can get a random tent that will be perfect and flawless, but 95% of the rest of them are trash.
But also, don't just pull a tent off the shelf, throw it up, and expect it to be waterproof. You do have to do a little preventative maintenance before you use it. You seam proof, leak proof the seams. And waterproof.
Oh my God. Luke did that on one of the Ozark Trail tents. He seam taped it, seam sealed it, waterproofed it, and that sucker still leaked on him.
What was he using?
I don't remember. It was an Ozark Trail one, and he said that thing day one when he got it out of the pack leaked like a sieve.
No. Well, the thing is, I'm not talking about Ozark Trail, but like the one I have, which is actually a military brand, is a little bit different. That's probably why.
Yeah.
So, you can get some decent ones, not always, but
yeah, you can get the hammocks. The hammocks aren't too bad.
Did you know I've actually found Thermarest at Walmart?
Yeah.
And I've also found climate sleeping pads too.
Every once in a while you do, depending on the Walmart.
I know it's weird when they say, "Oh, they don't carry those." Yet I'm looking at one. Where'd it come from?
Oh yeah, those old school cans of waterproof spray are phenomenal.
Oh yeah, I use what is it?
True, very true. But again, you don't necessarily need expensive, fancy items to go, camp in luxury. You can camp in style.
I use Scotch Guard.
Less than $300.
I use Scotch Guard.
Scotch Guard works.
Scotch Guard, you spray, and I spray I literally use a single can every season on my tent, and you got to set it up in the shade, not in the sun, on a non-rainy day
or windy day. Because you don't want to Scotch Guard that and then have all the dirt and dust blowing around sticking to your tent, which just leaves openings for water to seep into.
If you got it set up in a shade on a non-windy day and let it dry, after you do the floor, you do the walls, you do this, every bit, every corner. And once it's done, you don't have to worry about it as much. I mean, if you have the screen open and the water's going to go through the screens, it's a given. But, you can make it work.
Yeah, I think the green cans of spray are basically the typical ones you can find mostly at Walmart.
Yeah, I'm looking at that's Scotch Guard. Or unless you want to go with the Kiwi Camp Dry, that's a whole different one. But Scotch Guard
honestly, go to your local shoe store.
Yeah.
They have cans of waterproof spray. They're expensive, but that stuff is way better than
that's Kiwi.
That's
Kiwi.
Is that the Kiwi?
Guess who works at a shoe store? My wife.
Nice,
yeah. Quality is, that's mine. It was like $50 for my tent when I bought it a couple years ago. The prices have gone up since then, but I've done a little bit of modifications by changing out the poles, changing out the stakes, a few minor things. But I lightened up my tent probably by 4 pounds doing that.
Yep. Nix wax works, but I wouldn't recommend using Nix wax on like most vinyl tents. Canvas, yes.
Actually, there's one I was thinking about doing before during the wintertime, I have a clamshell ice fishing shelter. I thought that might be interesting to try.
Would be interesting to try a, but the problem is those things are like 5x5 most of the time, and you can't lay down in them unless you lay diagonally.
We have cots, not no problem.
Well, you still, I mean, how big was your hunting blind?
The one that we got, or are you talking about the clamshell?
Well, either one, doesn't matter.
The clamshell, we actually do have a hunting blind. We picked one up, but we're having issues with it, trying to get it to go up and everything else. Same problem we had with our ice fishing hut. It's big enough for 2 or 3 chairs and stuff like that. If I laid down on it, I probably would be touching the head and feet.
End to end.
Yeah. And it's not what you call easy to transport because this thing's not light.
Oh, those hot tents. Yeah, the problem with the hot tents is you got to drag that stove around. And you got to somehow find dry wood while you're out in the middle of nowhere.
It depends if you're using wood or not. I mean, you don't have to use wood. There's other things you can burn.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit there and burn an entire bag of charcoal inside of a hot tent.
Right. I'm actually going to do a really cheap look on Walmart to see if they actually have a hot tent.
Okay, great.
Huh?
Grace saying that she found different varieties of Nix wax because she was curious about that.
I've never heard of it until today. Stoves can weigh from 15 to 25 pounds, depending on which kind you get.
Yep. And they're expensive too. They can run you $100 or they can run you $500.
Even on Geek or Wish, you can get them there, but they're still going to be pricey.
Well, a lot of that stuff when you're doing hot tenting, you're not going anywhere. You're setting a base camp in a hot tent, and then you go from there.
That's where your comfort zone is. I mean, like I'm setting up a 12-foot round pavilion at my base camp this year. Is it heavy? Yes. Is it going to be?
That thing probably weighs what, 200?
About 175. That's not including the poles. The poles are wood.
Yeah, so about probably 225, 230.
It's 11 and a half center pole, which is broken into 2 pieces with a metal sleeve, and the side poles are 6 foot. There are 14 of those, not including the big the metal stakes and everything else. But the thing is, once you're up, you're not just camping, you're glamping. It's comfortable.
Yeah, those things are your own personal little hideaway. 2 minutes.
Yep, I know. And we were just starting getting warmed up too.
You can bring for canvas tents when you're going out backcountry. You can bring them on either. If you have an ATV, yes, you can use that option. If you're hiking in, you can use a polk sled, which is basically just a larger version of a standard kids like snow sled. Or you can, if you want, you can drag a trailer with your ATV the same way. You can do a polk sled on your ATV,
or
drag it in that way.
Big air balloon tired wagons, like a garden wagon but bigger.
Yeah, you can use like a gorilla tote, like one of those gorilla wagons. Those work pretty decent if you change out the tires on them.
But the thing is, it's all a matter of what you can afford and what you can physically do. My stuff is most of it is secondhand. Not all of it, but most of it. And you make what you have work. It may not be the greatest, but it works. I mean, I've got 3 stoves I bring with me. 3. One for wood, 1 for gas, and 1 for 2 for wood, 1 for gas. So it's just a matter of what you can used to. 1 minute.
Man, you'll get after about a week or 2, you'll get tired of sitting in those hot tents because It's a lot of work maintaining that fire throughout the night if you're in a cold area.
And the thing is, you don't have to have it going 24/7 either. If you're not in the tent, you don't need it up.
Yeah.
And 90% of the time, you wake up with the fire being out anyway, unless you bank the coals really well the night before.
No, when you get cold, you wake up and you stoke the fire, and then you go back to sleep. So you get a couple of hours in between each burn session.
I'm never ready for it all. There's always something I'm not ready for, but I still have some stuff I have to do before my trip.
You're not ready for flying zombies, that's for sure.
Oh no, I can shoot them down. My bows will do that.
Yeah, but when you run out of ammo,
the thing is, when they hit the ground, where's my arrows at now?
Stuck in their chest. So when they hit the ground, they're going to snap in half.
Not these. I'm going to use fishing arrows.
Fiberglass rod with a tip on it.
Garden stakes, basically. It is now 11 o'clock, folks. This is where I'm going to cut my life off, because if we need more than that, he and I would be up all night doing nothing but yammering.
Oh, yeah.
We've almost done it. Trust us, we have. And it's usually after we get done talking live, we end up keeping going.
Yeah, we've done it a few times, folks.
Yes, we're like high school girls talking on the phone. But I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you, Meow. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Cecilia. I know you're not here anymore. Thank you, Blake. Thank you, South. Thank you, Brecken. And there's a couple other people. Smallwater was in here for a little bit. Thank you for that. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Evan. And Rob. Mandy. Dawn. No, that was a blast.
Here too.
That was awesome.
Snuck in and snuck right out.
Yeah.
I had Steve in my live yet. Steve popped in yesterday.
And Nicole. I know you're listening, sis. Love you.
Bye, Nicole.
Yeah, she's
Bye,
still working.
Jeff. Meow.
And Cliff, thank you as well.
Yeah, as always.
Yeah, I think we're going to end it right here.
Yeah, folks, you guys have a wonderful weekend. We will see you next Thursday, same channel, same place, and we'll most likely see some of you guys next Wednesday.
Oh yeah, and if you're here for a Tuesday coffee break, you're more than welcome to pop in because. So, see you later. Same bat time, same bat channel.